Hey everybody. Whoop, you're not supposed to hear that part. How about now? Hey, all right. Give me 1 second. The chat appears to be quiet. Actually, somebody say something if you don't mind. Let's see if it's working. Hey, oh my gosh. Guys, do you know what this means? On time. Where's the camera? Hi. Okay. I feel like moving anything right now is super risky, but on time. Everything works. Sounds good. I'm excited. This might be the first time ever where that's happened to me. So, let's see if I can't get settled in. Also, Wan? Yeah, this mic is actually a pain in the butt. Hold on. Literally as low as it goes on the mic. Wow, Radar, I'm so honored. Is this better for my microphone? A bit farther away too. Oh, I guess that's true. I just don't want to get I'll keep it close but turn it down more because the AC and the speakers. All right, let's hope this works. Is that any better? Check. Check. Oh, interesting. Hang on. How about this? I think the mic was going in twice. Can you still hear me and the game? And now am I too quiet? Turn it up. Okay, great. Yeah, I think it was doubling for whatever reason. But I think we're very close. All right. Thank you guys for being here. We're seconds away from getting started. I brought my comically large glass of wine. Welcome. Hello. You can see a bit more of the old apartment with Benadryl feature right there. Cool. All right, if this is good, I'm going to start getting rolling. So let's see if we can get in here. This is the obligatory part where I say, hey, don't look. Yes, actually. That's exactly where we're trying to start from. Perfect. So you didn't actually get anything spoiled, which is good. Oh, man, I'm excited. I've actually been looking forward to it this time, especially now that the tech is a little less horrific. I am at the end of the main game. I wouldn't say I've beaten it.
Man, I get really hungry when I'm nervous.
Preach, Wedge. So if you remember last time, it is wild, Alex Britt, but yeah, let's not talk about it. If you remember, that's my buddy Wedge, and that's my buddy Biggs, and we're here making a distraction for Jesse to break in and get some more blasting agent. Unfortunately, we got here and it seems like someone else had already broken in, so we're like, hey, what's going on? So we don't really know yet. So let's go find out. Okay, hold on. I like that better. I'm gonna move the mic one tiny bit. still trying to get this webcam to not be awkward, but it may just be awkward. It might just be what I have to live with to have this decent setup. Okay. I've been watching Oras, and I forgot how well you and Rick work off each other. Yeah, I miss him. Don't ever tell him that, because I hate his rotten guts, and I, think he's the worst, but I miss him a lot. I miss all those guys a lot. I've been in California, but I've been... I had previously been able to travel back and forth a lot, so it wasn't that big a deal. Let me just check one thing. Okay. So it hadn't been that bad, but now that with quarantine I haven't been able to be back in months, so I actually feel like I'm actually far away. I'm getting one weird thing on my computer. I just want to make sure this is smooth as butter, so give me 1 second. Okay. Sorry, guys. I just wanted to make sure we are... my computer wasn't going to have an issue. So, alright. Seems like we're pretty good. Getting a little delay on my end, but as long as it's okay for you guys, I'm happy. So, still don't know what happens here, so I'm excited nonetheless. Yeah, I mean, this whole game is just full of amazing moments and character moments, So, like... Let's get this
you leave
underway.
Something at home or just need a bite to eat, vending machines can be real lifesavers.
Classic Wedge.
Remind me, you've got summoning materia, don't you?
I do.
There's no
I really
better way
do.
to deal with big groups. You'd be crazy not to equip it.
Do you have summoning materia? Yeah, I'm all set.
Okay, let's go over the plan one last time.
All right, Charlie Sheen.
You start things off by cutting loose where everyone can see you.
Yeah.
And us?
We're the backup. First, we climb high enough to get a vantage point, then we go to town on.
Oh no, a fan! Okay. Still fully playing the game by 5:12. I'm still really happy with that. And it's going to be even faster now, so I'm excited. Hey.
So, what did you want to talk about?
I'm really excited to go see Nibelheim at some
When
point.
spring comes, I'm leaving town. I'm going to Midgar.
Did they just, like, raise the pitch of his voice with, like, post-processing there?
Should have figured. All the guys are leaving.
But I'm not like them. I'm not going just to look for work. I'm going to be a soldier. The best of the best. Like Sephiroth.
The great war hero, huh? Isn't it pretty hard to become a soldier?
Yeah. So I won't be back for a long time.
Guess not.
Trying not to talk
Think
too
you'll be in
much
the
over the
papers?
dialogue.
I'll try.
Just promise me one thing. When we're older, and you're a famous soldier, if I'm ever trapped or in trouble, promise you'll come and save me.
Huh?
That's what heroes do. They save
What?
you. Please? Just once. Come on.
Sorry, I can't hear you over
promise
my
me.
boots.
Fine. I promise.
Radar, can you verify that? 2006? I knew it was a long time ago, but I didn't realize it was that long. It's also changed like 3 entire times during development. Fans. So yeah, I try not to talk when there's serious dialogue happening. It's hard because this game has a ton of it. So in case you're like,
second thoughts.
why isn't John talking? This is why.
Big if we're going to make a difference. But not like this. I feel trapped.
Ding! And it finally dawns on Cloud. Oh, I should be a good person.
That's the signal.
Nice.
All according to plan.
Well, that's good because we know Jesse's, you know, still doing
Right.
okay at this point if we actually got the flare. So that's good. All right. Now we're getting into it. I'm excited. Okay, it's feeling faster now. I don't know what that slowdown was before, but it seems to be gone. So, where are they going? That's so cute. Okay. In the early 2000s, Square announced a remake for PlayStation 2. Wow. That's cute.
I don't see any intruders.
If you guys hear the game audio echoing in my microphone, let me know.
Maybe they went home.
I think I got it, but obviously I'm not wearing headphones, so if
over
it's
there.
bad, let me know.
Target sighted.
To target.
Light him up.
It is actually pretty loud, so I can turn it down a chunk. There we go. Whoa. Wow, he's definitely not going to make it. A lot of people die when I'm around.
Give up?
Huh.
Kill the bastard.
They're up there too. Spotted more intruders. Send back up.
No holding back.
Get him first.
So, I've actually been playing the original. Whatever, got impatient. With, so Ian and I are both playing through the original right now as well to better understand the story. I played it all the way through when I was a kid, and there's a lot I don't remember, actually. And a lot of it doesn't make any damn sense. But it's still good. It's still a fun game. But my brain's all wrong, because I'm like, oh, triangles menu, and, you know, if I was playing on Switch, like, circle... A button is confirm, which is on the right. But on PlayStation, X is confirm, which is on the bottom. It's a whole thing. More info. Demand for a remake grew following the tech demo. There we go. Yeah, I think that means I learned Fyra. I'm also doing that thing where I'm not actually using any of my ATV stuff because I'm distracted talking to all y'all. Alright, let's see if I can... Oh. Your materia has improved enough that a more potent spell is available. For example, in the case of the fire spell, the potency increases from fire to Fyra and eventually Fyraga. Sweet. Okay, thank you. So if I do Fyra on that guy... Humans are very weak to fire, by the way, so it's a good thing to have at this moment. Here we go. Let's get some triple slash in here. I just love triple slash. Okay. What did you just target? Oh, the guy who's far away. Yeah, the targeting takes a little getting used to.
Who the hell are you?
It's pretty good.
That's that.
All right. Oh no, a gun?
Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
Have you seen the summons yet, Alexpert? Have I used it? Did I use it last time?
Give me a bit more time and I got you.
Biggs is like all around solid dude. Okay. Hate. I'm just gonna stand here for a second apparently. Hate the shield dudes. They're super annoying. I have to actually like deal with them properly. But here, let's get some fire in here. Now remember, notice the fire takes a lot longer to cast, so if I were to get hit during that casting, it would be interrupted. And that's
ready.
there it is. That was a good parry. Oh, is it just dead? Who am I targeting?
Good riddance.
Biggs is my only target. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, these things suck. They're really annoying. Let's try it again. Go so hot. It's not giving me the opportunity to summon yet. It'll let you know when you can. You can't just like do it when you feel like it. You have to be given the opportunity in the game. Are you dead? Is he dead? Okay. The camera's like really doing its own thing. It's like, look at Wedge, even though you're in the middle of a fight. Puppies! Hey, what is up, Eki? Howdy. I'm trying to concentrate on this fight. I love how they're presenting this like it's a threat, but I would be fine with those dogs, you know. But Wedge definitely won't, so I think that was a bad call overall. Things are good. I'm figuring out the streaming thing, getting better at it, getting less distracted by the inevitable technological problems. I have a new cam link on the way, which will make this even easier. Apparently cam link is the only decent way to stream on the Mac, so it works. Yeah, it's been good. I'm in LA, as you can probably see from the fact that it's still daytime here. Although it's still probably light where you guys are too, right? If you're in the East Coast, I'm comparing. I don't know where everybody is. Yeah, who's Mac, right? Oh, I actually haven't healed the entire time I've been doing this, so why don't I chug a potion? There we go. Alright. Am I in a fight? These like really long staggered fights are weird because you're like, is this a cutscene or is this part of it? Who knows? Alright, let's see if I can actually... With these guys, you have to use attacks that are fast, so that's the big reason why I like Triple Slash is it's slightly stronger than a normal attack. It does suck because it kind of decides the targets for you, but it's very, very unlikely to ever get stunned or interrupted, you know? I rise with the dark. I assure you, you didn't.
Hell of a show, man. If only the ladies loved you that much.
I'm glad someone's enjoying themselves.
I love their dynamic, honestly. Like, I would play... In my heart of hearts, I'm really hoping they have Avalanche DLC where you get to play as Biggs, Wedgie, and Jess. We'll leave it there.
Of course they store mechs here.
Oh no. It's just me and Wedge.
Hell yeah.
More than you know.
Yeah.
Look what I found.
Wedgie's not a bad name for him.
Taste of their own medicine.
Do you think Star Wars is like miffed that Final Fantasy made Biggs and Wedge way bigger than it ever was for them? Okay, when facing a formidable enemy, the entity slumbering within an equipped materia may begin to stir and the summon gauge may appear. When this gauge is completely filled, you can call upon the summon for assistance. Is that ST Hero? Your color, for whatever reason, is just invisible to me, but I'm assuming it's you. Cool. All right, let's see. So now that shit's real, you can see that it opened up I'll try it, a summoning bar. It didn't interrupt me, which is good. So when that bar fills up, I'll have the opportunity to do a summon. And let's see again. If I had lightning magic, that would have been a lot smarter, because all the robots are weak to that. Yeah, for me, it's this like really bright blue color that is literally not even visible.
I won't give up.
Just like the contrast makes it really hard to read. It's like super saturated dark blue. Can I do a thing yet? Here, okay. I will summon, I promise, but I should probably not die first, since technically I'm alone.
My mind will do real damage.
See, this is where the game gets challenging, right? Because I'm a little bit on the outs right now, but I can't use another potion until I get in there and build up my ATB. So it's a good system. Because you think like, oh, well, it would just be easy if I could just get to stop time whenever I want. Wow, Fark, I have a lot of choices. Okay, I'm going to limit break this guy in hopes that it'll knock him out. Then I'll do a summon. They're not as OP in this game at all, actually. If anything, they're UP. Because watch. I mean, it's pretty sweet, I'm not gonna lie.
Duty calls.
duty. Time for a sip. Okay, summons fight alongside you for a brief period. Blah, blah, blah. So they get to actually stay almost like in the way Wedge is in this battle, and he's helping me out even though I can't control him. Same with Ifrit here. It's pretty awesome. So they'll just like stand around and do some attacks, and then you can control them with your own ATB to have them do one of their attacks. So it's actually really sweet. And their gauge, now that he's here, the gauge turns into a timer, which is how long he'll last. So if I go here and I say, okay, do this Crimson Dive ability, you see he jumps in and does some serious damage to that guy. If I build up my stuff, I'm going to heal again. And do this. Right. I'm going to go to Punisher mode. Guard. I should note the Punisher mode doesn't work with bullets, projectiles. So here, if I save up for a minute, he can do his even crazier attack. Here we go. Let's get this. It's called Radiant Plume. So let's see what this looks like. I'm gonna back up. Pretty awesome, right? So definitely helpful, but they take your own ATB, so it's not super OP.
Stay where you are!
No shit.
Well, shit. He's not wrong. He right.
Assholes, show me your hand!
This freaking guy. I don't know.
Well, aren't we having a wonderful time kicking the
In my first playthrough, I was like, oh, this guy must be one of, like, you know, dudes from the side games. Nope. They were just like, we need a cool dude with a bike. Roche. That sword is pretty metal, though. I'd take that sword.
You know what I want. A second dance. Just the two of us.
Just the two of us. Thank you, I think.
You turned the key. The engine roars with excitement. It hungers to be set free!
These guys are nuts.
Right. Come on.
Biggs is a good soldier. I love the character development Avalanche gets in this. It's so good. And even this guy, he's like weird and he's kind of a blowhard. Still kind of fun though.
Out of the saddle.
Really, your preferred method of fighting with a sword is on a motorcycle? It's badass, but it's crazy. Look at that. This game is so good. So well directed.
I'm just as fast as I ever was. At last.
That's what she said. I love that he heals you. What a condescending prick. Okay, first things first, so I don't have assess. So that's what I was looking for. I think he actually interrupted my triple slash, which is pretty rare. So I should be more careful.
Let's do this.
I wonder if this is one of those things where it's like, hey, do a... Oh, well, again, magic was the wrong call there. See, my attacks don't stun. There it is. Okay, that's what I was looking for. The reason you want to try and do that is because it fills the stagger gauge, and that is good. Let's see if fire is effective. I'll just do a quick show. Yup. What is going on?
I told you we were gonna push it past the red line.
Is that a line from a song or something? I feel like that's really familiar. Let's see if I can get him fire off. Oh! I like Cloud's magic one-liners too. He's just like, burn! It's like pretty cool. Pretty metal. I like Cloud more in this game than I do in the original so far. Again, I haven't played through the entire... Oh, I shouldn't have done that there. Got him. I haven't played through the entire original since I was maybe 14 at best. Ooh, I'm gonna get so hit here. And I'm enjoying it, but I'm just like, wow. And we didn't get a very good translation. I don't know if you guys have seen that video out there by the guy from Kotaku, Tim Rogers, I want to say, where he basically does like key moments but translated directly from the Japanese, and you're like, oh, holy wow, there's a lot more going on there. Tim Rogers, yeah. Superior main character to the current superior main character. Yeah, fair enough. Here, I need to back the heck off.
Here we go.
Oh, man. And, oh, the other great thing about a successful parry totally fills your, not totally, but it very much fills your ATB gauge, which was perfect for a thing like that, where I was really low and needed to play it safe. So, oh, and I got him. All right, now watch this. Now that he's staggered, oh no. Okay, good. I can at least pull off the fire. That should do a lot of damage. Yep. Oh, the combat system is really good. They, like, took original Final Fantasy and some Dark Souls.
Satisfied?
And it's good.
With such fleeting pleasure? Hardly.
Yeah, don't say anything that could even border on spoilers. I don't think you were gonna, but...
There are higher heights to which you and I can still soar.
Just look at that. Like, it's basically Magitech armor. They could really... They're 6 and 7 are the two most similar games, right? So they could reuse a lot of assets. I'm just saying, Square Enix, wouldn't take a lot to convert that to Magitech armor, you know? John, you should grow out your hair and cosplay this guy. That would be awesome, actually. I am petrified of motorcycles, though, and I think that's maybe his most defining characteristic, unfortunately. But yeah, other than that, yeah.
We really must do this again.
I agree, Eki. That is very true. Love
Until
those games.
then, try not to die.
I feel like this
I'll
game,
see you on the road, my friend.
I should say original 7 is like 60% sci-fi, 40% fantasy, and then 6 is 40% sci-fi, 60% fantasy. So they could definitely find a middle ground that kind of works. Asavian, who are you going to be for Halloween?
God damn it.
And they're actually all have been 0% final, if you take that word by its dictionary meaning.
Let's go. Right.
Let's go. In a world. Magitech armor shoots bullets at Cloud.
Run!
What a good
Run
man.
while you can!
Seriously. That's awesome. Squall would be rad. I need to play through 8. I started it on the Switch and then just kind of got lost because I wasn't playing it regularly.
Your team shouldn't be here. Glad yours is.
So that's what was happening here. Oh, SD Hero, you're red now. I can see you. You did it. Thank you. So those
Wedge will be
dudes.
fine, but you won't be if they start asking questions.
And who are they?
First guests to the party, another avalanche cell. Our holier-than-thou friends from the old guard. It's always their way or the highway. Lately, they've been a real pain in the ass.
And there is precedent for this in the series. I didn't realize it's played down a lot in the original, but I think it is mentioned.
We've been on the outs
But
ever
there
since our
are
cell
other
got labeled
avalanche
too
cells
extreme. Though they're the
besides
ones running around
Barrett
with
and
no
Jesse and
spec
friends.
here. Word is, they cut a deal with Wutai. Promised them all the materia in Midgar, apparently.
That's a
Think
fun
there's
little
any
nod.
truth to that?
You tell me.
Sometimes I think we're the only ones who've realized the war's over.
War is over. Another flare, I
Okay,
guess.
Mission complete.
All
Let's
right.
make our way back to the lot.
Amazing.
Right.
Please don't make me motorcycle back. Please. Oh, please.
Looking a lot more crowded now.
Security's out in
Rendezvous
force.
at the empty lot.
Just what we need.
Hostile forces have breached 7th and in large numbers.
So, are we not gonna wait for Wedge?
If we stuck around or went back, we'd only get upset.
Why
is that?
7 after them?
There's a soldier
Like
we've never
original
seen.
or?
I'll tell him you're worried about him,
Man, I'm so bad at multitasking. I'm like trying to read the stuff on the screen and read you guys. I'm like,
Search for suspects. You will establish a perimeter. Roadblocks included. Contain the situation. Rumors of violence
What's up?
against public security will only
oh. So
You will tell any
whenever they stop, it's basically like saying, hey, you should explore. But
You made it!
there it is.
Over here!
I love you.
Okay, form up. Let's go.
Greatest character in all of
louder?
games.
I mean, it made my job a lot easier, but... Wait, where's Wedge? Wedge!
You know what I'm sad about?
was
In the
close.
original, there's a scene where Jesse
We'll go get him.
and the guys like dress up as other people on the train or something. And they did not do that here. It'd be fun to see Jesse cosplaying a salesman. You'll have to be more specific, Eki. There are a lot of SIDS.
Come on.
SIDS. SIDS is also what they call sudden infant death syndrome, which is very sad. It's unfortunate that there's so much SIDS.
You get hit?
Just swinged, I think. Oh, shot!
Really?
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. In the
Are we
butt.
seriously doing this here? That's... Wow.
You guys are the worst.
Your
I
ass
don't
is
know why they
fine.
decided to make
Maybe singed, but
Sid,
the only
like
casualty is
a
your underwear. This is like
regular
a bruise
thing.
or a mild burn.
He
at
boiled
worst.
it. That's so funny, Steve. I just started rewatching Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and my God, it's amazing.
Now that was a gunshot.
Is that a smile I spy?
How do you not love her?
It's not safe here. We should go.
Copy that.
I love them. They're so good. I want to play a game. I would play a full-length game with those three.
How do we get back
I don't
to
even
the
care.
slums?
That's
With a
so
little
awesome.
trick I
Steve,
can
I'm glad
play
you're
to
here.
try
I hope you're doing well. It's been a long time. Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel about them too. They really make Avalanche feel like your real life friends. That's how my friends talk to my friends. Friends. Chandler, Ross, Joey, that's just how they are, you know?
All residents are to return to their homes and remain indoors until further notice.
Look at us totally normal people with a giant sword and boob armor. We're just having a normal night. No biggie.
It was those terrorists, right? There has been no attack.
We're not terrorists, we're planet enthusiasts.
An emergency has been declared. All civilians are to remain indoors.
I love shit like this. Like, look at this. This old lady's like, I'm not going anywhere. I don't care if you're in like Shinra armor. And they keep like throwing Wutai under the bus. I don't think any of this has been Wutai yet.
Right. This is it. Through here and we're home free.
Where exactly are we going?
When we get there, you'll know. Now that I've got my
Biggs,
glasses
Wedge,
on,
and Jesse,
we should have
along with
everything we
Chandler,
need for our
Phoebe,
next mission.
and Ross in
Sure hope
Friends.
so.
It
Yeah,
kind of
Me
works.
too. For your dad's sake.
Hey, what the hell, man?
Huh?
Cloud was just saying how he hopes to come back and try the Midgar special next time.
Yeah, I love
Really,
pizza.
Huh? Cloud said that?
Sure did. Wants a whole pie to himself. Isn't that right?
That's
Well said,
That's
SD
right.
Hero. Well said.
Really? Well, okay then. Maybe I'll lend Mom a hand next time too.
That'd be awesome.
Super duper awesome.
Hey, whoa, what's this? Just chilling there, huh? Revival materia, that's good. The game makes me play as Cloud by himself a lot, so it's not super helpful at this moment, but it will be good. Love breaking boxes. If the quarantine gets a little bit better soon, Chaos Emerald, yeah, right? If the quarantine gets better soon, maybe Dave and Anthony can come to some of these streams, because I miss streaming with those
Somewhere
guys.
around here.
In this giant, conspicuous chest.
I half figured my dad got it wrong, but nope. They're here just like he said.
Parachutes?
Huh?
What do you mean half-figured?
The vast majority of
pretty good odds, if
cutscenes
you
use
ask
the
me.
in-game models, and I actually think they look better on the main characters. The NPCs look pretty... Somebody in one of the videos I watched, they were like, melted Barbie doll. And a couple of them,
Thanks,
yeah.
guys.
But like, she
I
looks
really
amazing.
appreciate you coming all
He
this
looks
way with
amazing.
me.
Like
And like
the
I
main
said
characters
before,
are just like
I'd be grateful
amazing.
if
They
you
definitely
kept
let
this between
interns or
us until
something do
after
the
the mission.
NPCs, but I don't even
wanna
mind.
complicate
It just kind of
things.
makes me love it even more in the way that like you love dumb parts of your favorite movie.
who's
If
ready
that
to
makes sense.
fly?
Me?
Hey, Cloud, you let him down gently, all right?
Yep.
I don't know what happened. Like this whole thing has been leading up to Cloud and
forgot.
Jesse to have that
One
moment,
more
and then
thing.
it's just like, nah.
Stop it! What in the hell are you trying to...
Easy, you'll make us fall.
Not if you do first.
Swing by my place after, so I can pay you in full.
Come on. You say a line like that and then follow it up with a fist bump. That's a keeper.
Wait! Give me a minute!
This song is actually
Why
an
you have to be
outtake
such
from
a
Sonic
hard-ass,
Adventure
bro?
2.
I ain't your bro.
Drink every time Cloud says, I ain't your bro. Right, Steve? Am I crazy? I watched the honest trailer for this game. Like the game, you know, you've seen those, the game YouTube video channel that's like, honest trailer about Final Fantasy VII Remake. And at the end, they always do like funny labels for all the characters, and they get to Jesse, and they're just like, Power Thirst. And I thought that was hilarious.
I wish I could have done more.
For a second, I thought Cloud was holding
Just got
Wedge's butt,
hurt.
and I liked that a lot
You did
more.
enough.
I thought that was really
You
adorable.
took one for the team. Be proud.
Yeah?
See, Cloud can be decent. That's why I like him, because he's not just a one-dimensional hard ass.
Feels like we're
He's a
flying high these days.
1.4-dimensional hard ass.
Now, more than ever.
Do they have matching bandanas? I just noticed that.
He's a
That's
keeper,
so cool.
all right.
Yeah. Together, we can take on the world. But Midgar is so beautiful, we don't even care. You know what I mean? Like, I'd watch them do that for 20 minutes. I don't care. I'm not going anywhere. Like, look at that. Oh, man. I was trying to learn Blender the other day, and then I think of this kind of thing, and I'm just like, oh, Jeebus. Like,
I'll head
it's
home
so
on my
hard.
own.
Nobody,
After all,
what's
I'm
up?
only a little sore.
It's cool. We'll go together.
Aw, thanks, bro.
Drink.
Cut that out.
This way. Think Jesse and Biggs made it back safe?
So I just
guess.
love that. It's like,
Cool if we check on them? We'll pass
yeah,
by
one of the tips for this game that's going around
Sure.
is like, Eki, do you know Blender? It's it was fine until I started trying to rig. That was just like, ugh, super frustrating. Why are you taking obsessive notes on Rick's Ring Fit playthrough? Not that I don't hate it. He's not Shadow the Hedgehog, is he? Yeah. The PS1 version, Descent would have been a mini game. That's true. Yeah. Blender is. It was fun when I was modeling, and then they were like, okay, now we're gonna do an armature and rig the bones and do a pose, and none of the shortcuts work, and also go to hell. That's how I felt. I know I'm straight up going the wrong way. Oh, the thought that I did not finish a second ago was that one of the things I saw was like, hey, anytime the game wants you to go somewhere, or like you see your party members go in another direction. Oh fuck, am I gonna die here? I mean, oh darn, am I gonna die here? Anytime your characters go one way and you have the option, go a different way, and you'll usually find something. So I figured I would check. Okay, so
Alright. Floppy.
there it is. I hate those guys. Wow, parrying feels really
go.
good in this game. Just like lists, updating the D-pad wiki. Oh, and that's nice. I can't believe we have a wiki that
You're dead.
we didn't make. It's kind of crazy to me. Appreciate you all. thing is terrifying. All right, let's get some triple slash. Whammo! Oh, he's already dead. Okay.
Was never in doubt.
Does Monster Hunter have a good combat system? I always just thought it looked kind of grindy. Did I get turned around? Where's Wedge? Ooh, that's a bar. Okay. I'm sitting closer to the TV this time because, although I have a large TV, the game is only a small window on it because I'm capturing the audio. Nope. I'm capturing the video to my computer and watching the preview, and that's how I'm playing. But it's so fast that it's basically real time. So that's been good. Hey, Chadley. Hey.
I hope you will continue to help me gather vital information for my research.
Nothing, huh? Ugh, I've been bad about.
I look forward
If you
to
like Dark Souls,
receiving
Monster
all
Hunter is
future
just Dark
battle
Souls, except
intel
it's only boss
submissions.
fights. Alright, I can get into that. The Chud Master. Yeah, that's basically who he is.
Well, this is Big's place. I guess he hasn't made it home yet.
He is most certainly dead.
Hope he isn't worst casing it again. He's got a habit of overthinking things, worrying about all the possible outcomes till his head hurts.
Wouldn't have guessed.
What's that
And when
like?
he worries, I worry.
You guys are so cute.
Anyway,
And your
let's head on
codependent
over to Jesse's.
hetero best friend relationship. Wait, Wedge, you weren't invited. Alright, let's see. Why is that having me?
Let's get
Oh, okay.
going.
He called me bro. Got a drink. I want to go this way. I won't always go the opposite way the game tells me to because I don't want this playthrough to take absolutely forever, but I guess this is just Sector 7, so it's not that big a deal.
Me wanting to leave Midgar didn't go over so well.
I know, right?
Scares
I gotta
me to
find-
death thinking there might be more to come.
Gotta find my
This
real
is where
life.
Jesse lives.
I was gonna say
Men
Wedge,
are
but let's
not
be
allowed
real.
inside.
I'm the Wedge. It would be a Biggs.
Lots of pretty girls trying to make it big on stage live here. So don't hang around or they might get the wrong idea.
Huh.
Or the right idea.
I'm telling you this for your own good, Cloud. People around here love to gossip.
They know about Jesse and Avalanche.
But Rick and I are both Wedge.
Nah,
so
it's
how
all
do we
good. They
how do we
think
do
she's
that?
an actress. Oh, and one more thing, bro. It's all a game to her. Don't fall for it.
You lost me.
That was a loaded statement.
Life's a stage and love's the play.
If they make a Kingdom Hearts 4, God forbid, I hope this version of Biggs and Wedge are in it. So, can I not go in here?
Guys aren't allowed, remember?
And the physical space has driven a wedge between you both. Zing. Let's see. Yeah, it's fine.
You know about
Hey,
the
ladies.
secret reactor jobs? Even people from the Undercity are allowed to do them. Secret jobs? It's just a rumor, but the pay's supposed to be amazing. Thing is, you
Huh.
can't apply.
Is this
You have to be
important?
selected.
Is this a real thing,
That
or am I
sounds
just
pretty sketchy, actually.
distracted by a gaggle of pretty ladies? Okay, moving on.
I'm gonna try to find some living work on the plate tomorrow.
Once I get through this like sub quest thingy, I'll check my weapon.
Hey there, Bigums, Reggie, Smalls. Brought a new friend to meet you.
I want a cat named Reggie.
These little guys are on guard duty.
I want
today.
twin cats named Big and Wedge. Oh my god, why can't I talk today? Biggs and Wedge.
Thanks for seeing me home.
Really sorry about your ass.
Eki, that's
It's all
hilarious.
good, bro.
It's kind of weird when you call me that.
Drink.
Hey, don't be scared.
for bro.
Deep down, he's a big softie. It's okay.
Drink
It's
whenever
okay.
someone calls Cloud
Good job,
bro
guys.
and or
Great
he
work.
complains about it, and drink when he
Aw,
talks
I
about
missed
money.
you too. Oh, Bigums, acting so tough.
I love this game so much. It gives me way too many feels. Square Enix has 2 teams working on Kingdom Hearts plus the mobile team. More is coming. Can they just redirect all that energy into more this? I'm not just being like, I know I've always had a thing against Kingdom Hearts, but like everyone is saying that like
Reggie, you
this is
Hey, bro.
pretty great.
want to chill with me and the gang for a bit?
Who's the gang?
The cats, dummy. Who else? Bigamous Rex, Reginaldo, Mr. Smalls.
I missed this last time. Bigamous Rex. Oh my god. Wedge. Like, really?
Mind checking on the others again for me? Oh, and have a good night.
I know that... Okay, hold on. Wow, lots of stuff. Perfect. You know, I'm really sorry about your ass. Yes, okay. Someone message me that on Discord, please, so I don't forget. If this is what life is like in FF7, I kind of want to live as Cloud. Yeah, for now, this is great. Feels like having two teams on something just makes them one bigger team. Would you imply you were aware they're still making more than this alongside Kingdom Hearts stuff, John? No, I am. Square Enix is a massive, massive company, but like, some of the estimates are saying that like we're not going to get part 2 of this until, God, I don't know, 2-3 years, and that would just be such a bummer because there's so much steam. Like, so you got to strike while the iron's hot, or whatever that saying is. Like, it's everyone is just in love with this game right now, and I feel like if we wait 3 more years, they're really gonna have to outdo themselves to make it work.
Well, if it isn't Cloud Strife.
It is.
I was wondering when you'd show up.
Hi,
Without
nice to see
further
you. I love
ado,
you.
Here you are.
You have to
Thanks
pay me
for
to hang
stepping
out
up,
with you.
Merc. And now
Barrier.
for the cherry on top.
Okay, I get it. Mind letting me breathe?
Depends. Mind coming over tomorrow night? My roommates should all be out for a while.
Are you
Power
seriously
thirst.
that desperate? Just let go already.
Only if you promise to come back tomorrow night. Deal?
I love that both of these are bad options, but no promises is slightly less bad, so I'll take it.
No promises, but I'll think it over.
Really? You will? I'd make a mean pizza.
That's a
I'll
fair
have
point,
you know.
nobody. I get it.
Marsh, Loosh, Black Millie, Red Shelly. I use only the best ingredients.
None of those
Sound
were
good?
words.
Never heard of any of that stuff.
Okay.
Oh, you are so adorable, you know that? You just leave everything to me. It'll be great. Nighty-night. Psych.
What? I don't know, but I love it. FF7 R2 gets fast track and it has sold great. FF7R is like the best first week sales PS4 exclusive ever. Yeah. I wouldn't expect a real Kingdom Hearts to be a problem for a while. I think I knew what you meant. Jesse, okay, so I'm just... I don't know. So, I don't think this is a spoiler. I'm going to say it anyway. I think that, especially with the ending, which I will not spoil and no one should talk about. Ian Seelig, howdy. Welcome to the thing.
Idea.
You missed some of the best moments with Jesse that there are, so you're going to have to rewatch all that. So I think they called this Final Fantasy VII Remake. I think they should call the next one Final Fantasy VII Return. And I think they should call the final one Final Fantasy VII Reunion. I think that's... If they're thinking that's what they'll do, I think those would be awesome for a lot of reasons. And it would fit really well. Oh, it's big.
Oh, hey, Cloud. Survived the jump? How's Wedge?
He's fine.
Yeah, agreed,
That's good to
Alxbrit.
hear.
It really is, yeah.
Tomorrow's a really big day for all of us. When Wedge said he'd been shot, I was afraid we'd have to call off the whole damn thing. Heading topside in secret. Don't think I could have faced Barrett if something had happened. But Jessie'd been acting weird, and I knew I couldn't just ignore her.
Biggs.
She must be prepping the bomb right now. But will she be able to finish before morning? I should go and see if she needs any...
Biggs.
Huh? Sorry. Our chute was blown pretty far off course.
Just a good dude.
Felt like a bad omen or something. So...
Get some rest. You need it.
That line's probably more important than we realized.
Night. And thanks, really.
You know, of the three, you think of Biggs as getting the least characterization in this game, or I did, but it's great. I missed that my first playthrough as well. This game rules. Ugh, I know. I'm trying to not make this just like John has a huge love for Final Fantasy VII, but I don't know. It's happening. Ian, I told everyone that we are replaying Final Fantasy VII Original, which we call FF7 OG. So nobody do any spoilers, chat. No spoilers at all, because Ian's never played through FF7 OG and doesn't know any of the story things. So let's just remember that.
She's probably asleep.
Yeah, don't talk about any parts with any dudes or any guys. Do I really have to go to sleep now? I guess probably. Don't tell him that. If I just do rest. Oh, that's cool. You can rest without moving the story forward, so you can then go do side quests, which is cool. Hades hires Cloud to kill Hercules. Now, I would play that. Is that in Kingdom Hearts? That's a sweet idea. That's what I'm saying. Ian is a rare gem. Please don't spoil anything for him. Is that in the original Kingdom Hearts? I never beat it. I played through half of it. And then I went back 20 years later and was like, wow, this is hard to play. It's one of those early 3D games that I personally don't think aged very well. Burb dinner.
The trains will be running tomorrow. Some of us have got bills.
All right, I'm just going to do a quick lookout for side quests. All right, I think there's no stuff, so I'm just going to go to, hey, D-Pad FM. I'm assuming you're Jeff, but whoever you are, I love you. Yeah, it's Drunk Rick. Rick only comes to my streams when he's drunk AF. All right, now I'm really going to sleep for reals. But first, I just realized, hey, it's Rebecca Burfer. Only 5 upgrade points, but do I have anything new? Let's take a look. Nope. Okay, well, that's what I got. Let's do it. Yeah, it's kind of funny, actually, that every time Jeff joins, it's D-Pad FM. You can also just do that, although I guess it would be confusing because you might think it's me, even though I'm not typing. Jeff, I love you, and I'm glad you're here. Why doesn't he have any armpit hair? I mean, no judgment. But he doesn't seem like... Although with that coif, maybe he does put in that effort. I don't know.
You were out for a while.
Just walking.
I ran into Johnny, by the way. Said not to worry. He was getting out of town.
Oh, that guy.
It would work.
You weren't thinking of leaving Midgar anytime soon, were you?
Bishonen and tsundere and all those other anime words.
A friend of mine's in a tight spot.
Also, Johnny's in the original game. I had no idea.
Made a promise.
When I saw him, I was like, oh, shit. And he's like in the first 4 towns or whatever. It's kind of fun.
Can't say this is quite what I had in mind when I put that on you way back when.
If you want to talk, I'm listening.
Huh? What's with you all of a sudden?
With me?
Like you're losing that hard edge.
That bad?
Not at
Jeez,
all.
Cloud, leave
I
some
like
ladies
it.
for the rest of us.
Maybe Marlene won't be so scared of you next time.
Because Ian's already played through that part, nobody basically. You may have missed it, but we're
I'm
going
really
through
glad to have you
FF7
back,
OG
Cloud.
together
Really
now.
glad.
We're around
It's pretty
middle of
late,
disc
huh?
1.
I'd like to catch up more, but we should probably both get some sleep, yeah?
Yeah.
Good night, then.
Good night,
Also
Tifa.
probably a joke. We are not trying to pace with the stream. Definitely not. Ian and I have both already made it to the end of this game. I just think it's crazy that Ian played to the end of this game and did not play the original at all, ever. Oh, what's up, buddies? What's up, little friendos? The Heartless are here. I know, right? Like, Jeff, I feel like that's not the part of Tifa that they expect us to be staring at.
Sweetest dreams.
But it always happens. That six-pack is... You could grate cheese on that. Dementus!
Cloud!
What's
Dementus!
Come with me! Quickly!
Man, when you understand the ending, all these scenes make a different... Really...
We were getting ready to set out when those things showed up and came after us.
The others?
Barrett and Jesse are holding their ground, but for how long? I don't know.
Oh, apparently Jesse uses a little machine gun. That's fun. Sephiroth is kind of Voldemort. I don't want to spoil it, but think about it, and kinda.
You know it.
Or maybe more Geno. I don't know. Whatever.
Let's head for the bar.
Am I actually trying to fight these guys, or am I trying to go to the bar?
Is this even working?
A Mamteria man? What? Jeff, I don't think I understood that, but I love you. SD Hero, agreed. Let's just do some of this.
Kill it?
Or being a space monster, but either way. So am I trying to fight, or am I trying to run away? Nope. Alright, I guess I'm trying to fight. It looks like one of those things where I fight to a point, and then they make me run away. They're not that tough. Like, I could be playing better, but it doesn't really seem like it's... Oh. Check out our Discord. You must not have read my fanfic. Nice. Yeah, in your fanfic, Voldemort has a 9-foot something. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Trying to be a little more G-rated for the streams, and that was a swing and a miss. That. Alright, let's see. I can do... Oh wait, Tifa's actually good in this game. I am trying to make Tifa good in my OG playthrough.
Don't overdo it.
And so far it has not been going well. Kick that ghost. Thanks, Radar. Appreciate it. What did he say? I missed that line.
I can tell you they're not invincible.
Wow, that was a rare instance of the game being like, definitely you cannot walk this way. Walk this way! Oh yeah, do I... Hold on. How many... Do I have an extra assess materia? Cloud should really have one. I'm not ever using Wade, so if I... I only have one right now. Okay, Tifa keeps it. Make sure you can see them if they don't get this. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay.
We're running out of time.
The other way?
Yeah, over here.
How epic is this, though? You just, like, come out of your apartment and, like, holy shit, Dementors everywhere.
Again?
Are they trying to stop us from reaching the others? Cloud, this way.
Yeah, we can outsmart an army of ghosts. It's good on the ghosts? Oh, no shit. Well, maybe I'll try that. Fire has just been so good so far on everything that I, like, assume it's good in this game, but wind's got to be good for something, so maybe it's these guys. Also, bullets are really underpowered in this game, because if this was anything like real life, way more people would be dead way more often. He does in different moments, but he's not doing it now. Cloud's a little like Superman. He's only as badass as he needs to be for the given task. Alright, so I'll do a couple more. I'll try Arrow like SD Hero said. Let's go for spells. Arrow. We'll go for the one who's taking some damage. Pretty good, pretty good. Power. And he's staggered. So when you stagger another one, it seems like the enigmatic Spectre, who's, I guess, the boss, doesn't like that. Oh, fuck, I'm bound. So, let me see if I can go hit the other one. Whoop. Let me target the big one. There it is. I assume he's the one we have to get, but I don't even remember. Here, oh, let's assess the enigmatic Spectre.
No need to...
Weaknesses, nothing. Resists most things. Immune to everything. Attacks only have a slight effect on its stagger gauge, but the gauge fills more quickly after it has been interrupted. Okay. All right.
Hang back.
Let's try this. Just keep track of the letters. If they get into like H's, it probably just means they're going to keep generating forever. Weakness, chocolate. What is happening? Okay. Why can't I do stuff? Because I'm being eaten by a ghost. What is going on? I can't even see this. This is so hardcore. Okay. Let's go with a dive kick on the enigmatic spell. Kick that ghost. Alright. And I'm going to do a cloud arrow on the ghost man. Doesn't seem amazing, but try a fire edge because that's a good attack. No escape. That really did a lot. Oh, that's why you're all saying chocolate, because of the Dementors. I got distracted briefly. Oh, man. Okay, Tifa's got some juice. Let's try... I feel like if you stagger the little ones, it seems to bring it. Or kill. Yeah, every time I kill one, it says the enigmatic specter is vulnerable. So now if I try to dive kick the enigmatic one and switch to Cloud, and then use Fyra on enigmatic. That seemed good. Okay, alright, progress finally. Solid. Okay, so let's just see if I can maybe sneak in there and take care of it. Done! Okay, awesome. Something weird is going on. Yeah, definitely. What in the sweet prisoner of Azkaban?
Jesse!
Remember that time in the original game where Jessie got her ass kicked by a ghost? I don't... Oh, and they're just like, cool.
Huh?
The hell?
Did they just like steal Jesse's lunch money? Is that what just happened?
Jesse.
You okay? Me and my two left feet. Easy now.
What's going on? What's happening?
Oh, dear.
We ain't putting on a damn show.
Just a reminder to not spoil anything in the chat.
What were those things? Some kind of... I don't know.
Chocolate's a big spoiler.
Guess I shouldn't be surprised, though. Never can tell what weird shit'll come crawling out of the scrap down here. It's those reactors. I'm telling you.
It hurt?
Wish I could say it didn't, but yeah.
Title of your sex tape.
God, this is so embarrassing. I hate playing the damsel in distress.
It happens.
It happens. To all of us, right, Cloud?
What did you do to your leg?
It looks totally normal. That's
Not nearly
hilarious.
as much as the fuss everyone's making. Still, I
I've
think you ought
definitely
to
been a
avoid
damsel.
putting any... I'm fine.
Jesse's incredible, right, Jeff? Ugh.
That's enough. You're out, Jesse.
Huh? What about the mission? We already sent Biggs in, remember? Don't tell me you're thinking of calling it off.
No, we got this.
The hell you do.
If you need someone to step
So
up,
fiery.
I'm your man.
Wedge is a lover, not a fighter.
Okay, so here's the thing.
I'm gonna need a raise.
Drink.
Consider it done. All right, everyone. Cloud's in. The mission is on.
Ian, there's a
Go
thing
and
I
raise some hell
missed
for me, okay?
last time I played through this part. and I talked about it
Listen,
with you.
Wedge, I need
And
you
I
to
was
hang
bummed
back
I
and guard
missed
the
it.
home front.
So if you notice,
But I'm in perfect
let me
health.
know
Which
where to
makes
get
you
it.
the perfect choice to look after Jesse and Marlene.
Hard to say without spoilers.
Hey.
Let's get this show on
That's
the
right.
road to Mako Reactor 5. Once you got your gear in order, head to the station for the meet. Got it?
I can't text you, I'm streaming. It's a materia that's red.
This'll help you get squared away. Don't tell me I never did nothing for you. I'm counting
500
on you,
gil.
soldier boy.
That's like $5, right? Did he call me Soldier Boy? Can we talk about that? Okay, I'm finally back in control. We're not really playing it together, we're just playing it at the same time. So he's playing it on his time, I'm playing it on mine, but we're talking about it along the way. It's a way for us to stay in touch during not seeing each other for, Jesus, probably 6 months at this point. All right, Wedgie.
Good luck out there, bro, and take care.
He said, bro, got a drink? Maybe I should make this like officially a drinking game because there's a lot of stuff to drink to.
Relegated to stagehand once again.
Drink every time Jesse's
starting to
thirsty.
think I'll never
Drink
have a
every
star in
time Wedge calls me bro,
always
and
next
drink every
time.
time Cloud talks about
What's
money.
this? Words of encouragement? Thanks. I need them. Hurry back now. You don't want my home-cooked pizza to get cold.
She breaks her ankle and she still wants to make you a pizza. Now that is a woman.
If I didn't know any better, I'd swear those robe things were after me. Be careful out there.
Interesting line, Jesse.
Once the mission's over, you've got to celebrate with us, all right?
I love Avalanche
Don't be a
too
hero, okay? Just
because
get
they
the
have
job done.
so many layers of dialogue.
If I didn't know any better,
There we go.
I'd
Okay.
be careful out there.
They don't repeat for a while. That's right, champ.
Counting on you, bro. Don't let anything happen to the others.
All right, I'm out of here. I'm not drinking again. I already drank for that, bro. What's up, other girlfriend?
All right, let's get going.
Sure. After you take a deep breath.
Okay, condescending.
I can tell you're nervous.
That obvious, huh? Okay, I'm ready now.
Change the equipment of allies who have left the party. Sweet. It's nice that they let you do that, because I've been annoyed by not being able to do that in the OG. So, it's me and Tifa. Still not enough SP to upgrade. I guess for now, I'll just go to where I'm supposed to go. If anyone who knows what they're talking about notices me missing anything, let me know. Excuse me, citizens, plebes. Hey, can I go here?
I got my hands on tickets for the Loveless musical. Would you
Oh,
like
it's a
to go with
musical
me?
now? I thought it was just a
You
play.
do realize we're on duty. The slums are Avalanche territory. Stay sharp.
Right. Sorry, sir. It's just that... Never mind.
I don't know how I feel because this game actually does a great job of humanizing the Shinra soldiers. Like, basically anyone who's not a sea-level person from Shinra is pretty well humanized in this game, and you're like, oh man, they're just people, but we killed a lot of them. Whoops. This game makes you have feelings. It's not on the ground.
Really?
This is a poster, I guess. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Something, something, gonna something, my rainbow.
Welcome! So tell me, what's the town's favorite mercenary looking for today?
Favorite, eh? Sounds like I've got a fourth girlfriend, I guess? Fun. I have 41 potions? How did that even happen? Whoops. Alright. Why stop there?
Cloud, you've exceeded my expectations. I hope you will continue to help me gather vital information for my research.
What did I do? So I could buy one. Yeah. There we go. Seeing this game feels like watching a professional Broadway production crew putting on an amazing play that my friends and I wrote and performed when we were kids. Jeff, that is the best way I have seen anyone describe this feeling. That is completely right. Yeah, I have nothing more to add. That is a really great... I'm going to screenshot that. Because I think that's an awesome, awesome thing. Oh, I think you'll see. We're just in the very beginning. It does actually, I think, have some of that heart. But we'll see. Maybe, you know, your mileage will vary.
I hope you will continue to help me gather vital information for my research.
Do you have anything new for me? Why did they put you here just to not give me anything new? It's weird,
I look forward to receiving all of your future battle intel submissions.
I think, Jeff, if you were to sit down and play this to the end, I think you might have a different feeling. But that's my hunch. I don't know how important 7 was to you as a kid. It was less important to me than 6, so this experience has made me like it even more. But, you know, again, your mileage could vary. Let's see. Apparently barrier is good in this game, but I have not gotten around to it. What did I want to do? I wanted to do this. Fire. Wind, HP up, dodge. Ugh. I'll just equip it when I get more materia.
I heard they're running on an emergency schedule.
No, but I know what you mean, though, because it's not...
I'm ready.
There's a very specific feeling that those games from that time create in us, and I get that you could play this and not recognize that same feeling in this, despite its evident merit. But I also see what you're saying.
All right, people.
It definitely doesn't make the original obsolete. I'm having a blast playing through that. And also, yeah, lots of reasons there. But we'll talk more. Again, I'm telling you, remake, return, reunion, rebirth. I mean, however many of these they make, I think they can do that as a cool theme, and it would be awesome.
Today really got to be the day, huh?
Ain't no stopping this train we're on, son. A lot of people risk their lives to get it rolling. I already put the word out, more is coming too. Shut them all down by today, or we shut another down for you. Ain't on us, not us.
Hey, dudes.
Play it cool.
Also, like, they're looking for Avalanche. They know it's a dude with a gun for an arm. And everyone's just like, this guy seems fine, and walks right by. Yeah, Jeff, that is another big factor. Like, FF7 and definitely FF6 too, like, you're not having the entire experience. You're getting the bullet points from the game and filling in the blanks yourself. And how you fill in those blanks is half the experience. With this is a fully realized experience. There's not as much filling in the blanks myself, so I totally know what you mean.
In response, we have raised the threat level and entered a state of heightened alert. All lines are currently...
Yeah, also 7's original translation
We
blows.
anticipate that our arrival in Sector 4 will be later than scheduled.
Radar, oh, I'll miss you. Come back when you can. We'll probably be playing for another 21 hours. That may not be true.
Station, we take the back
Something's in my eye, but I love you. Bye, Radar.
Once we're inside the facility, it's the same deal as last time.
Don't get killed.
Head for Mako storage.
And then blow it all to hell. Let's do this one for Jesse and Wedge. They deserve it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Who is saying that, Alex Britt? That's interesting.
I didn't think word would spread this fast.
Latifah is kind of like the caretaker, the mom, a little
There's
bit.
barely
So I guess you
anyone
could
on
make
this
an argument
train,
for that. But
and none of them look happy to be here.
Might stand out as a group. You two stay here.
again, walking anywhere with a sword that big would be very, very obvious, I feel like. Let's see. What's going on here? Nothing, nothing, nothing. Alright, let's talk to all these NPCs.
So, if the bomb went off right now, what do you think would happen to us?
Bad things.
Sorry, he's such a worrier.
Where is everyone?
But that kind of fits with Aeris. Like, I feel like she dresses almost like a little childlike.
Cloud.
The train will be passing an ID checkpoint shortly.
Here comes the first hurdle.
He's not the only black person.
I know,
He's just most of the black
people.
people
I don't
in
have
this game.
butterflies in my stomach.
I can think of two others. Both minor NPCs.
Hey,
but they're there.
Would you mind keeping an eye on things the next car over? I'm worried there might be trouble.
Why's that?
Barrett's always on edge before missions. But you know he's a good guy underneath it all. The people on this train don't.
He'll be fine.
Maybe. But I won't be until I know for sure.
Good question, Eki. I don't know.
Be right back.
Thanks.
I don't actually know what the real soldier uniform is.
None of this has phased you at all?
Comes with being a soldier. They train you to be ready for anything.
Wish I was. Keep an eye on Barrett for me, would you?
Bye. That makes sense, Golux. Oh, also, hi, Golux.
So, do you still support those terrorists?
This guy's getting a lot of screen time.
Avalanche is a blight on Midgar.
Huh?
Their bomb threat has thrown our offices into chaos, let alone the reactor itself. It's total insanity. But we won't lose heart.
Yeah, but the entirety of the armor in this game is
Everyone
just
at Shinra
bangles,
agrees.
bracelets,
The reactor
so
will stay online.
realism isn't the goal, I think.
Right.
What? You got a problem with that?
Do I have a problem with that? Oh, you can bet.
He doesn't.
Barrett's arm is like the size of Cloud's torso. It's ridiculous. You can tell his shoulder pad is like made of junk though. Like, I don't think bolts are coming out of like first class soldier shoulder pads. So he must have turned them all in. I love when Barrett does that. Okay, let's see what's happening here. What up, Barrett?
Why don't you go check on Tifa? Quit screwing around here.
Let's talk to this nameless blonde person.
Please don't hurt me. I didn't
Wow,
hear
okay.
anything.
What made you think I was violent? Oh, someone left this glowing giant orb of crystal magic on the seat. Why don't I just grab that? Healing, whatever.
I have nothing more to say to you and your friend. The Sector 4 officers got the worst of it.
I have nothing more to say to you and your friend, but if you talk to me again, I'll say a lot more.
Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone.
Okay, we got it. All right.
To keep Midgar running, it takes vast amounts of Mako, which no doubt harms the planet.
All right, so Barrett told me to check on Tifa, so I will. At a very slow pace. Oh, she's not here. Yeah. She's just chilling.
ID scan in progress.
No way!
Emergency ID scan in progress.
Is that a good thing?
Unauthorized IDs detected. Threat level critical. Inspection and containment sweep initiated, commencing at the rear of the train.
Not good.
Get over here! Now!
All right. Okay, Dad. Oh.
Take care of him, Cloud.
On it.
All right.
You have to get
Pew, 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 pew.
What do we do?
Triple slash, man. It's such a good move. Look at that. Everybody's dead now. Well, not that guy, but now I have 2 triple slashes, so he will do. Cloud!
Lockdown protocol initiated.
I think that's probably good. Am I going the right way? What's the map? Go. Oh no, robots! Pretty metal.
You have to get out of here.
What are you doing?
Trying to keep you alive.
But
Yeah.
I work for Shinra. I'm the enemy.
I don't care. I don't want anyone to die. Please.
Tifa's a good person, and this guy
look
is a
after the
moron.
My turn.
Maybe they knew the IDs belonged to us.
There's no end to them.
3 unauthorized passengers successfully contained neutralized.
Would you say successfully contained? I don't know. I killed a lot of your robots.
Right, soldier boy.
Screw this.
Stop
The
saying
station will
so.
be crawling with security. We gotta jump.
Screw that.
We need to slow the train down.
Sounds like a big plan E.
I love this game. Blam, 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 blam. The bullets don't do a ton of damage to people, but they do a lot of damage to doors when the plot needs it to. What's the opposite of plot? Is there a word for that? Die, robot.
You okay?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a moment. That is a moment. Jesse's gonna be mad.
All right. You ready?
Ready.
Okay. I killed all those other robots in the cutscene in like one hit though, so like now I have to do it for reals? That's not fun. You can set shortcuts, but honestly I always struggle to remember what the hell they are. Also, you're supposed to switch characters a lot, because if you don't, notice how Tifa's bar almost never fills.
Keep it together.
So if I switch to her, like 2 punches and it's full. So they're kind of encouraging you to switch a lot, which I'm bad at. For little fights like this, it doesn't super matter. For boss fights, it makes a big difference.
There's no escape. It's on you.
I got this.
Oh, he's got some sort of weird thing happening. All right. Okay.
That's gotta be him.
The crazy person cackling in the distance? Okay. How you guys doing? Is chat working? Wait a minute. There is a thing here. Don't need any of that. Can you check doors on sides? Oh, look. Nice. Hold on, I have to sit on a bench. Yeah, it is a very intense section. The bench slightly ruins the pacing of the action, but whatever. Alright, let's see. Doors, nothing. Now, I could go back this way, but I feel like that's... Ian or others, do you know if there's any reason to do this? It's blatantly the wrong way, but...
Hey, Cloud, where are you going?
Just ignore her. Oh, that's
You
terrible.
think Barrett can hold them off by himself?
Oh, wow. Oh, snap. Wow, even the game was like, don't go this way. Tifa was like, don't do it. There is nothing of interest in here. Seems like a really wasted opportunity. Did I miss anything here? So I got to this bonus room with stuff inside, and yet there's no reason for it to exist. Oh, all right. That was a bummer. So will it let me go further?
We're going the wrong way.
Quiet, you.
If we keep wandering around, we're gonna get lost.
It's a straight line. Okay. I don't want to make this take forever, but I think Ian's trying to tell me something here. Yeah, that would be amazing if you just keep walking and all of a sudden it just game overs on you. Oh yeah, I can just save any time, right? I'm thinking in terms of old game. This is it. There it is. Dogged Pursuit. Okay, great. Here I go now. Ian, if I miss any of those doors, please let me know. I have a lot of things I'm balancing right now. You know, like talking to you and reading the chat and playing the game and trying to be a decent person. I'm considering getting more wine and some chips because I'm hungry.
Hey, thanks for when you jumped in the train.
No biggie. You're pretty light, you know.
You always know what to say.
You're pretty light, you know. Eki, what's your suggestion? Order pizza. I know, man, those were the days. But I've been pretty good about my diet. So, I don't think that's the move. What is up with that camera? We're being watched.
Well done, well done. I felt sure we had them, didn't you?
Sir!
Born survivors, these surats. Speaking of which, where's the third?
In custody, sir.
Return it to the wild.
Yes, sir. Right away.
Return it to the wild? Rough. Okay. So, Alxprit said now is the time to just walk? Thanks, Ian. I got... if I put my arm really close to the camera, it looks like I'm more ripped. That's my trick that I do in work calls when I stretch. Quarantine's weird.
It's them!
Oh, this thing.
Visual on the targets, requesting immediate assistance.
Y'all gonna die. All right, let's see if I cast Fyra in this general vicinity. It'll hit a bunch of stuff. Or just really hit that guy. There it is. So let's finish this. I'm just doing normal like computer work, but when I have meetings, I try to make it look like I have muscles, like I don't just do normal computer work. It's very complex. Alright, got some SP, killed some dudes. Alright, cool, so...
It's over.
It's
Worked up
over.
a good sweat.
She always talks about sweat and showering, which is like funny the first time, but I'm definitely not a cam boy. I just have to be on Zoom like 4 hours a day for my job. What did gravity ever do for me, am I right? Why did I want an orb of it? I don't think I did.
He's close. Come on. There.
Nope, nope.
Barrett.
Nope. I'm not doing it. There's a door over here. Nope.
We're coming.
Let me move my camera.
Should be some stairs over there.
All right, well, this may not be the door.
I've had enough to hear with you damn robo bugs. I'm gonna rip off those spindly legs of yours one by one.
He's this
Boy,
way.
he really hates robots. Some doors.
Come on. We gotta get to Barrett.
I want to, but...
These must be the stairs.
Okay. Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum-bum, bum-bum-ba-dum. Okay, all this talking about food is making me a little...
I ain't going down without a fight.
You're not going down at all.
Let's
Barretto.
go.
Barrett!
Great, give me a hand.
Confirmed. It's the three who jumped on the train.
Don't let them escape.
I guess Barrett joined the party. Let's do this. I'll do another one. It's just like least amount of effort, you know, to just like do triple slash because it's usually good enough. Usually helps kill dudes, which is my goal here. But let's try and think better.
Gonna make your eyeballs pop. Oh, this calls for a song.
I'll make your eyeballs pop.
Okay, so Barrett is, I guess, my target because it's moving to him. Has anyone ever been hit by a train during this segment?
Get back on mission. That reactor's waiting.
Okay, is this the part where I'm supposed to find that door on the side that y'all keep talking about? Hope not, because I'm going this way.
Looks like it's gonna be Plan E.
Go on.
Don't remember where, but there are doors.
Everything went off
Ian
without
with the
a
true
hitch.
wisdom.
From the station, it would have been a straight shot to the reactor.
B-Sod, been a while. How you doing?
We knew going
Welcome.
in, we had to have alternatives.
And
Backup
doors
plans
do indeed
in case we
exist.
had to get off early.
Ugh.
From closer in to further out, B,
Been
C,
a while.
D, and so on.
Up to what?
To E.
Lucky us.
Yeah! You're damn right.
Anyway, we were riding the train between Sector 4 and the main pillar when we had to bail out. And we ended up on the adjacent
That
line,
looks like
which
Boston.
should take us to Reactor 5.
That's right. So for now, we follow the tracks. Not too far, though. Need to switch to a different route before we hit the station.
I love that the whole time it's basically like, yeah, if Shinra wanted you dead, you'd be dead. It's just kind of weird that they don't.
Our friends in Sector 5 marked the route, so don't worry about getting lost. It's a straight shot to victory, people. All we gotta do is tank it.
Love that optimism.
You have nothing to worry about, sir. Preparations for the grand finale are proceeding without incident. I have the utmost confidence that everything will play out as you intended. Yes, of
Well,
course.
that makes me nervous.
I will not fail you, sir.
Sir,
Inspector Gadget.
analytics reports that the results fall within the admissible range. However, the casualty rate significantly exceeds previous projections.
They had a PHS in the original. Kind of works.
Remind me what your job is. Is it to question the wisdom of your superiors and bemoan your personal hardships?
Sir?
Huh. Casualty rate. You think I care about the casualty rate? They're
I like Heidegger
pawns
more in
a
this game,
greater
actually.
game. If your stock runs low, then go round up more from Sector 3 or wherever else.
What's Sector 3?
Use your head and bring me solutions instead of problems for a change, yes?
That's just good management.
Sir.
I'm not defending Heidegger, but that is a common management technique.
It's so hard to find good help these days. Which is why the president ought to count his blessings.
Sass?
What would he do without me?
Yeah. All right. Progress. Okay, so I was just about to go. So these stairs are where I was, I guess. So I want to go the other way, but just checking for anything obvious. Yeah, oh yeah, they're all just Snapchatting people.
The reactor's the other way.
Yeah, I know, but there's always stuff the way that I'm not supposed to be going.
You got any sense of direction at all?
Tell the game designers, because they let me go this way, and they... Okay, all right. Fine.
I think the reactor's in the other direction.
Why did they even let me go that far if there wasn't going to be anything? Yeah, that dude rules. Has John DiMaggio ever played Robotnik? I feel like he would do a good job. And I also feel like he has. But maybe I made that up. Door. Is this the door? I think I said John, but I could have said Joe. Pretty funny. All right. Oh, who was he in Avatar?
When the time comes, remember, we just gotta follow the nose.
What?
Stamps nose.
We look for graffiti, then head in whichever direction its nose points. But pay attention to railway signals too. You see blue lights, you're going the right way.
Like, what if I had just been over on that side?
Coming through.
Wouldn't I have died? Oh, we did a good Joker. Oh, cool. All right. Couple things. You guys remember Stan from the original? Stan was great. Love Stan. So our goal here is to look for Stan.
Don't overdo it.
Need my help, do you? Shit hurts, don't it? Coming at you hard and fast. Golden opportunity right.
Yeah, I think they do it to increase the drama, but it doesn't actually. Okay, did I miss a door? Ian says go back. Oh, right there. Yep, that looks like a thing I missed. Stamp was not in the original. I was just trolling. Huh. Okay, so far just nothing. A white room. You know. Oh, a couple of mousy boys. A lot of murder.
Not bad.
A star pendant. That's fine. Is that what you wanted me to get? Oh yeah, he's an amazing voice actor. It's like one of those names I know, but don't even know why I know it. No, but I mean, star pendants are like a dime a dozen. Hooray! Good memory, Alex Britt, by the way.
You gotta check the signal, son. The signal. Biggs is way ahead of us.
Gotcha. Okay, that's fine. I'm fine with that. If there was like something important I was looking for that I could miss, that would stress me out. But if it's just random stuff, somehow doesn't bother me anywhere. All right, let's. I don't think that'll work. That's a dumb move. Okay, got some of these guys.
Keep it together.
Yeah, I'll do it. Want some more?
Let's get some thunder going on. Those dudes. Tifa action here. Whoop, no time for Tifa action now. Get some triple slashing. Whoa, jeez. Lighten up. This game looks so cool. There are doors. I can't argue with that. So
that's it. Don't overdo it.
Need my help, do you?
Pew! Is that even do anything? Okay.
Bring it!
Good job, all.
Not so fast.
And this is an openable one. That's fun. Oh, yay, a ball? Is that literally just a ball? Like a normal basketball. Everything is a door if you're strong enough. That's fair. What's it gonna be? Ether. Okay. A lot of doors here. Good call, good call. In about 5 minutes, we're gonna have to take a quick 2-minute pee break. For pee reasons. All right, so for those of you who didn't maybe notice last time, what we're looking for is Stamp. And Stamp in this game is Shinra's little mascot, and he's a cute little dog with an army helmet.
Good thing
And
our colleagues put
Avalanche
all that stamp graffiti. Without it,
used
we'd be
Stamp
lost
as a
for
way to
sure.
mark the directions. So wherever Stamp is pointing is where we should be going. Where are we at VOD title? We had like one, but I'm listening to others.
Okay, let's go.
Did you have one in mind, Champster?
Oh yeah, another one in the bag.
Here, let's take a quick second and have some hearing. I think I'm really sorry about your ass, Topsit. That's a good one so far. The stream is still young, guys. Here, I'll hold L1 so I can hear multiple times. Couple of potions. That might be why I have 41 potions.
What's that?
Nothing good.
Guys,
what?
I think it might be a nest.
Oh, gross.
Crawlers make themselves at home in the place and get messed up even more by the Mako.
Mako did this?
No, not Mako. Shit.
Okay, well actually, since I'm about to get into a big fight with a bunch of bugs, let's just take a quick 2-minute pause. And I'm going to run to the bathroom, and then we'll continue. Sorry. Thanks. Love you. Bye. One more minute, guys. I didn't eat dinner, so I'm having a chip. Don't judge me. Okay. Sorry. Where were we? Was there any banter while I was gone? Why are we just standing here, Cloud? I wish Cloud had a Mario 64 sleeping animation. One chip. Okay, I had a couple of chips. Thanks for calling me out. Oh, man. They're really good, too. I found these, like, healthy chips that still taste good. They're the best in the world! Alright, let's see. Abilities. I messed up. Slash. No banter? That's a bummer.
It's on you.
Alright! Watch and learn!
There we go.
Get your ass out of here!
Is he...
Don't keep me waiting!
Rumpelstiltskin.
All done.
I need to do more assessing.
You little bastard, ain't you?
Should have peed on the boss. Now we're stuck with normal weapons. Wow. But what is this? Maybe this will be something I can use. Nope. I should clarify what I'm hoping for. Some kind of armor with more materia slots for Cloud. Or I guess I would take a weapon too, but it's unlikely. That's how I got into my door today. There's no urinate button. So, wait. Are those Shinra dudes just flamethrowing the nests? That's kind of actually awesome.
Watch your leg. You can't teach me what? Yeah!
Alright, let's get Tifa in here. Now I can assess. Is everybody happy now? Assess. Crash strike. I've probably already fought some of these dudes. Weak to ice. Also maybe has ice. Blammo. And staggered and dead. Okay.
I got this.
Triple slap. Blue. Almost staggered. Blue. Still attacking. Now. Nearly dead. Okay.
Nothing to it.
Gotta get all the crates. Antidote and a potion. Potion. Oh, I almost didn't see it because of the web. Alright, going down. Going down. Down, down, something, something, and down. There it is. Okay.
It's huge.
Oh. Oh, that's not quite. So, we can probably get this hit. He's gonna stagger right as he dies, so that's not good to me.
Deal with that.
That's the queen. That's not great. Let's try a focus shot. Okay. And then overcharge. Let's get it. Oh dear.
My turn.
Keep free. I guess slash is only good at it. Always be triple slash. ABTS. It is revolutionary. Yeah, these things are pretty nasty. Here we go. Okay. I want assess the queen. Oh. Weak to ice. Blah blah blah. Okay. Damage makes him stagger. What else? Let's go with focus shot on the queen. And she's staggered. Cloud can go ahead and do triple slash.
Don't stop till it's done.
Let's get some ice going on while she's still staggered. Did it. Okay, no. Boom. Alright, awesome.
Those things really creep me out.
The train's gonna get derailed by one of these days.
Shinra should do something.
After an accident, they will.
When it's too late then.
Yes. Shinra is bad, just like government. Feels like a chest should be. Oh. Okay, great. We got a lot going on here. Some crates. Got him. Oxbrit. We have a bench, a vending machine, and a chest, some crates, and a stamp. So it's a lot of things going on right now. Man, I wish I had more of those chips. I gotta start eating before these streams. You don't want Hungry John. He's not as good at game. Who's this cat? I want to know his story. That's awesome. What are you doing here? Cat with bird on back. That's amazing. That's a delightful little moment. Ugh, nothing. Nothing. Alright. Awesome armor or weapon. Go! Nada. Glide it by Phoenix down.
Check his numbers.
He's pretty cute.
Yeah, they really captured the essence of corporate propaganda.
Damn. Singer. What? Why are you changing my camera angle against my will? What is it you want me to see?
Check it out. I guess she was doing something about these monsters
Yeah.
after all.
Doing a half-assed job, looks like.
How could you such a shit detail? Screw it. Let's just give it a quick once-over and call it a day.
Well, they are doing a half-ass job. There, it was right. Let's get him.
How did you get in here? Those three terrorists with the train!
Deal with that.
Alright, watch and learn. Fire in one all.
There we go.
Bring it home.
All set.
And let's assess this guy to see if he's weak to fire like other humans. Oh, he is. That's funny. Okay. They're still weak to fire, so let's give Cloud a chance. Fire is probably overkill. Let's get these guys die really easily. You're targeting. Okay.
Let's go.
Good work, all. Did I miss anything? Looks like some crates. Ammo. That's where I came from. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty good point, Champ. Champster. nothing. Sorry if I'm making you guys seasick. I'm just trying to like look for stuff. That's probably the way to go. And that is where I will go.
Alright, let's figure out where the hell we are.
I don't know, but that's the way we want to go. So let's go over here.
Where you going?
Damn, man, they're really not letting me explore. Let me enjoy this open world. So that's one way to go. What about up here?
Where you going?
Wow, they're very, very, very not into my creativity today. Is that a door? I mean, it is a door, but it's not a door. You know what I'm saying? What, friends?
There's an old rail yard not far from here. What we're looking for is somewhere inside.
And that is
a secret passageway.
Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
We've compiled our report.
Are you
on
liking
Avalanche's
Trials,
combat
Elspeth?
capabilities and our.
I downloaded it, but I haven't played it yet.
Report. What good do you think a damn report will do anyone?
I don't.
Do you ever lean back in a chair and think it's not going to lean back that much and think you're going to fall? That just happened to me.
An enemy spared is an enemy who will repay your kindness with blood.
How does it compare to the original
thoroughly and completely, without hesitation or mercy. Shinra cannot and will not settle for anything less. Will you?
But sir,
it's my first day.
If so, I can only assume that you and your men no longer wish to serve in your current positions. Is that correct?
Nightbot. Whoa.
We'll prepare the prototype in Section E for immediate deployment.
Okay. It's actually pretty high praise knowing how much you love the original, so. I'm definitely going to play it. I think it might actually, if I ever finish the stream, I might do it for a stream. We'll see, no promises, but. Right. Check the route. What do you guys want? So that was it? That was just a pit stop? So, we didn't even say anything. That's weird. Man, that was like rampant in Squaresoft games. There were always stats that were just like, nah, that's not real. Don't worry about that one.
Gotta love the
Door.
Shinra's smarmy lapdog leading the way to its master's destruction.
I love how Barrett's always like, we're winning. And in reality, we're not really winning. Got a lot of nothing from that. Let's chestity chest. Leather bracer. That doesn't sound very impressive, but let's try it out. So, better defense, worse magic. Wait. One extra slot. Ugh, that's not really good. I'm not gonna bother. An extra slot, and then net 0. But I'm taking more physical than magic maybe. It's probably not worth it. Oh, Hawkeye was in there? Was Tony Stark also a playable character in the original second Tetsuya? Oh, it actually filled while I was waiting for it. Okay, great. Boom, 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 boom.
All done.
Cocky little bastard, ain't you?
FF1 has spells that just don't
to the rail
work.
yard,
That's
remember?
fun. Man.
Just so you know,
I mean,
this
programming
way leads
games
to
is
the
hard,
station
don't get me
on the
wrong. I
railroad.
don't judge them.
I told
Especially-
you this ain't the right way.
What are you talking about? Really? I'm going toward the thing on the map, I thought. Whoops. I think I lost track of what I was supposed to actually be doing, guys. And FF1 intelligence doesn't do anything. Hey, in real life, intelligence doesn't do anything. Ignorance is bliss. Oh, it splits, that's why. Okay.
You really don't like Stan,
Do you, Barry?
It's not that I
Itchy
hate
nose.
it. I hate the fact that Shinra took a loyal animal like that and co-opted it for their own self-serving agenda.
Oh.
Poor old standards.
It's true, man. Ignorance is bliss. The more you know, the angrier you should be.
Think you're making progress, and then you hit a wall.
Knock it down.
You're starting to sound like Barry.
Never mind.
It's a good plan. Hey, hold up. This way.
Security is a lot tighter than I thought it would be.
If they want to stay between us and where we are, that's their choice.
So just two dudes. Is it that tight? We got stairs there. They're blocking some kind of gate. Did I miss anything? Some door. Some door action over here, guys. Found a door. Pretty incredible. Story of door. Door. Great. Got some MP. Has anyone completed the new God of War? That's also on my to-do list, but I played it a little bit and it didn't really like hook me. And I'm obsessed with Norse mythology, so maybe I'm too close to it. I don't know. But sorry, that was very seasick. Again, I thought there would be more in these doors. None of them have been worth it so far. So we got some dudes.
That's not going to get away this time!
Let's see. Let's give him a taste of his own medicine.
Calling fire.
It's almost a one-hit kill. I love it. Right? Let's give
He's on you.
Barry some action. And then go for Thunder. Yeah, it seems like it's really good, but the combat system did not click for me yet. I played it maybe 2 times, so nothing crazy, but I still feel like I'm learning every time I pick it up. Didn't hit any flow there. Trying to kill this thing while I can, just staggered. And then this guy. Oh, I've got lots of stuff I can do. Let's do dive kick. And then another dive kick. 3 hours of it and loved it. God of Warrior? Oh, nice. Why did you stop then? Oh, I'm almost dead. Whoops. Okay.
Take the lead.
Let's do this.
Do this right.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, Sarah actually let me borrow it, and I played a little bit, and it's cool. You know, I just like didn't play enough to get hooked. I think I will eventually. I just have to give it another try, but that's like a me game. That's not a stream game. I need to heal, so let's go over to Sweet Sweet Barrett. Spells, cure. Hold L1 to keep doing it, and everybody gets. Oh wow, he sucks at magic. That is not a lot of HP. This is probably not a good use of his stuff. I wonder if Tifa has it. Yes, she does. This game just reinforces the stereotype that women are better at magic than men. That's not fair. I could use potions, but whatever. The combat in God of War gets better once you can equip bonuses and modifiers to complement your playstyle. Oh, cool. Okay. That's good to hear. I'm intrigued enough by the story that I do want to check it out. I just never got it. I played it like 2 times.
Let's take the stand.
Yeah, next time I will use some of my potions. Potions are so useless so fast in this game that they don't even register to my brain.
He wouldn't fail us. Should have called it Plan Excellent. What you think, Mr. Ex-Soldier?
Biggs made the plan, right?
I provided some input.
Not too much.
What's that supposed to mean?
Their banter too is pretty funny. Can't wait till they go on the date. Okay. This leads over here. This must be something. No, nothing. Okay. Excuse me. Something on my face? Everything okay? Sorry about that. Oh, that was like one of those sneezes that like hurts your back. You guys ever get that? Or am I just really in bad shape? Go either way. Oh, okay, we got two options. This is the right way, so what's this?
Thought this place was abandoned.
Guess not.
Got a materia here. Lightning, awesome. Is there anything in here I can take? Lockers seem like they should hold valuable things, but no. Okay. Muzak, let's acquire the Muzak. Stamps theme song. Fuck yeah. Always buy stuff that's discounted. Alright. Oh, actually, let me just see if they have any decent armor. Bad. The iron. Oh, Tifa doesn't even have an iron bangle. Yikes. All right. Nope, that's not the button anymore. My favorite vending machine: potions and music. All right, Tifa, what are you wearing? Star bracelet. Oh wait, decrease. Whatever, that doesn't seem that great. Oh, but it has 2 slots. Got it. So is... Well, that's a lot of defense. Yeah, actually, that probably is worth it, unfortunately. And... Okay. What materia did I lose out on there? Well, alright, whatever. Probably ice, and then... Wow, I really need some new equipment. I got nothing going on, but I can do some weapon upgrades, so I hope everyone's ready for Sphere Grid, because here we go. Ian also was telling me that all the weapons are pretty much equal. It's more about how you choose to upgrade them, so I might actually do both now. So let's find out. So this is defense up. That's not bad. I'll take that. What else we have? Medif up. That's also good, but let's do some other stuff. What else are my options here? Matak. Ma'HP. That's a good one. What do you say then, Ian? Defend yourself from my besmirchings. You said all the weapons are pretty much the same depending on... Actually, what you said is the original weapons are the best. Right, so I'm looking here. I'm in the Buster Sword core. I spent all my SPs, I guess. Nothing available for 5. All these are 8s. I could have spent that. Yeah, I didn't think I had one of those, but I guess I did. But it's okay because I'm using Iron Blade. So let's try this one. I kind of liked it better when I didn't know that all the weapons could be viable because I only concentrated on the most recent one. And then I had to worry about less stuff. Is there a materia one on this? No, but I'll take the AP. That's pretty rad. Attack, attack, attack. Oh, it's 8. Damn it. All right, fine. See, I don't like these dominant ones. They're kind of a waste because they're conditional. You can see what all the skills are on a core by highlighting the center. Yeah, the thing that I actually struggle with, which is kind of embarrassing, is there doesn't appear to be a rhyme or reason. Like, when I'm hitting left, here, I'm going to stay here, right? I'm on this attack up. Left, 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 left. But it never actually goes back to the core. I guess you have to cancel to go back to the core. Okay, so, all right, whatever. I'm going to save these. Yeah, okay, fine. You're right. I'm a sloppy player. I'm whatever the opposite of Alxpert is, as I'm sure he and you all know well by now. Let's look at some other guys. Barrett's got 30 going on, which is pretty rad. Yeah, but like, I get confused when it's clockwise and counterclockwise, but up and down and left and right all do things, you know? Need more materia. Yes. Yes. Have I never upgraded poor Barrett? Oh, man. Yes. Yeah, sure, I'll take that too. Defense. Me defense. HP. Oh, Jeff, you haven't seen this yet? Yeah, this is what lives inside all of your weapons. Why don't bother with HP upgrades? They're always awesome. That's a weird... I feel like that's a weird opinion to have. They're never not beneficial. And they're permanent, right? Like a lot of the, like, whatever they called it, like doing well, defense up. Like, I don't need that. MP up, whatever. That is good. The only point of HP that matters is the last one. I love that. That's actually not a terrible way to look at things. I tend to subscribe to the best defense is a good offense school of thought myself, but all right. You didn't know if 7 was turned into a Star Trek strategic operations simulator? Yeah, pretty much. Total waste when you can save for attack, and materia upgrades. 100 extra HP on Barrett will not make a difference. Late game, it won't. Right now, I feel like it probably could. Did I actually heal? Nope. Everybody chill. I guess you're right. 100 HP. I thought it was 200, but yeah, maybe you're right. All right, I'm coming around to your way of thinking. I never let anyone get below, or I try to never let anyone get below 500, you know, so that's a good point.
Give it up, assholes, or we'll blow you to hell!
All right, settle down, Elite Security Officer B. No need to be rude. That's the other thing, though, is at the end of the day, Chadley lets me reset my weapon upgrades if I want to, so it doesn't really matter. Cool. HP up material is good, straight from lunch to death. Oh, you're still alive? I legitimately thought he died. My bad. Okay.
Keep those gloves up.
Sure thing, Coach.
Their banter's cute, and then it gets old. It's like, Cloud, you don't even know how to throw a punch. I mean, I'm sure he probably does, but I don't think you ever see Cloud throw a punch in the entire series. You do. In FF7 OG and the Gold Saucer when you're playing the digital fighting game with 3 buttons. I just did that yesterday. I've been playing a lot of games lately. It's rare for me. It's nice. Oh, but I want to go down. What's over here? You put all this here and yet you don't let me see it. Oh.
Keep looking for faithful little Stamp. He'll lead us to the passageway.
You love Stamp as much as you hate Stamp. The rooms are getting bigger, which makes me nervous. So Tifa's over there. Barrett's right here. What am I missing? I already got that. Team Clessy, Team Clefa, or Team Clareth? Team Clussy. Who's Jussie? Whatever, I'm into it. I'm probably... I don't like these terms. I think that's a little bit reductive. Cloud is a complex man with a lot of love to give. Can you be Team Claw of them? Eh? What's this business? That doesn't seem good. It's fine that you like saying Clarith. Unfortunately, her name is Eris.
Huh?
So it should be Claris. Claret is cool. Claret is the name of my Claret13. That's his name. Claret is the name of my audio interface. That's right over there.
Not all you got.
Gladly. Jams it. The best.
Someone's mad.
No, localization is a thing. It's why it's Terra and not Tina, and Terra is canonical. So it should be Eris for the same exact reason. Because Aerith sounds insane to Western ears. Name one other English word that ends in ITH. Other than Kate Sith, which is Irish. What am I even fighting here? I have been on my tirade and not paying attention to the game. Yeah, those are all single syllable. Don't start with me, Ian. I hate you. Man, I love killing leg, apparently. Let's give it up. Monolith. That's a great name for a giant stone object, not a cute little woman. I know a tiny bit about... Let's do some actual stuff. So here, let's get... Okay, whoa, settle down, game. All right, let's get Assess, Tifa, Crab Warden. Okay, the translation was terrible. Okay, so he is weak to lightning. Good. So then I've got you with the lightning. Am I the only person who thinks that objectively Eris is a better name than Aerith? Aerith sounds wrong. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I feel like I used to know more about linguistics and had a better, like, platform for this, but this is weird. Oh no. They look a lot like the ones from Chrono Trigger. Holy shit, they look a lot like the ones from Chrono Trigger.
More drones.
You know what I'm talking about? In 2300? Oh, Ian, so you were the one giving me most of the shit, but you actually agree with me. Love it. Let's get some Ifrit in here. Zenith is fine. Aerith, it must be R-I-T-H. Name, are there any other words that end in R-I-T-H? I think Rith is a difficult thing for English linguistically. Let's get some Crimson Dyes in here, and let's get some... Oh, you can do Radiant Rune, and then bear it with the Thunder. Come on, the Thunder.
Bring it.
A lot going on. Sorry, I'm trying to be... So, I can't get a good view of them right now. Let's see if I can. The slug rays up here look exactly like a weapon, exactly like an enemy from 2300 AD. They're too high up to see right now, so I'll do it again in a second. Thunder's some stuff, bro. For a second, it looked like it was going to let me change into Ifrit, and that would have been awesome. I didn't know that probably just fight right from there. Oh, okay, thank you. My logic is more than that. It's linguistically, there is precedent that vowel R-I-T-H doesn't occur in English, and it sounds unnatural to English speakers. That is my argument. I wish I had taken linguistics as a major. I didn't. I know enough to be dangerous, but not enough to articulate it well on the stream while I'm fighting a boss. There is definitely not a TH in Japanese. They definitely don't have that. I can say that with confidence. I'm not saying it's wrong because it's uncommon. I'm saying it's wrong because linguistically it's not a thing that occurs in English. Again, it's not a big deal. I'm just trying to provide the reasoning behind my opinion. It's not just, I don't like it. It's more than just, it was Aerith in the original. I do think Aerith sounds better, but it's not because it's in the original. Linguistically, Aerith is harder for English people to say, from what I know about linguistics, which is admittedly nonsense. I will stop now because I just sound like a big baby, but I actually think there's a point here, but I'm not smart enough to articulate it while fighting a boss. All right, let's get some more stuff happening. Music's pretty good, though. I like that there's like a billion different remixes of all the battle music in this game. Garrett's, yeah. Hey, you did it, Gareth. And in your defense, that's a real name, but in my defense, I think that name is stupid. So I think we're all right here. I think that's what we've learned. And that's ETH, which is slightly different. Also, I cannot concentrate on chat and playing at the same time. I am going to die if I'm not more careful. Barrett, you gotta get some... Oh, jeez. Alright, let's heal up. John is just outright insulting real people's names. Yeah, I mean, if your name is Gareth, get the hell out of this stream. I'm sorry. Your name is bad. There, I said it. Finally, that's off my chest. I've been waiting for years. No, it's fine. It's just different. It's, you know... I've always thought the name Gareth was also clunky to say, and that's with an ETH, which isn't as bad as an ITH, which is like an I sound, which is all that's Oh man, I gotta get one of my linguistics major friends in here. They can probably explain it better than I can. I would love it if Giath's name was Giath. That would be amazing. You gotta admit that's not easy to say though. So, that's fair. I guess what I was kind of hoping for is the precedent that they set with Terra from Final Fantasy VI. Terra is a better name for Western localizations, because it has that otherworldly feel they were going for with Tina, which in Japanese sounds otherworldly and interesting, but in English definitely doesn't. And so they changed it to Terra canonically for Western audiences because it had a better ring to it to Western ears. So that's, I guess. All right, now I'm sounding like even I want to punch myself in the face and take my lunch money. So I'm going to stop. But I love you all. I'm going to give Cloud a high potion because Tifa's preoccupied. I could be being a lot more strategic right now, but instead I'm just like murder towning whatever I can murder town. Alright, let's... I don't like having anyone unconscious, even if it technically doesn't matter. I always like this guy's so close to being dead, I should probably just focus on killing him, but instead I'm like, ooh, better save Tifa. I think the other thing is, in terms of Japanese, Aerith is actually closer to what it's written as in katakana. So it also feels more right in that way. Now, you can tell me that whoever designed the character intended the TH, and that's fine. But I'm not sure. I don't know if that's actually true. No, yeah. Nobody. Aerisu, Aerith is definitely closer to the katakana. There's no debate there. I can't believe I'm getting this upset over Aerith's name. But Aerisu is definitely an S. There's no TH in Japanese. Crap, man. I'm gonna get a game over because I'm so bent about freaking Aerith and can't focus on the battle instead of focusing on the chat. Oh, man. This is a lot. Okay. Cloud needs to live for a couple more minutes. Is really all that needs to happen here. Alright, I'm going to give myself some more high potions. Wow, this is really taking a turn. I'm sorry, everyone. Did I ever tell you guys the fantastic dildo story? Come on! Oh, I'm gonna die, and that's gonna be so lame. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Whew.
All clear.
Stay down.
Let's go.
That's mostly true, nobody, but Japanese people invented Aeris, right? Is this guy gonna blow? I mean, the answer is always yes, but is it gonna hurt us? Is what I'm more worried about. Oh, I never knew how, like, feisty and saucy I was over the localization of Aeris's name.
Sir, analytics reports that the feed went down after
Thank
an
you for
anomaly was
your
registered
faith in
during
me.
the test.
I hate you.
An anomaly? Or an excuse for your failure to properly prepare the armor?
No, sir. All modules were confirmed fully operational. It's far more likely, given the circumstances, that the sensors were overloaded.
Is that so?
All the sensors in Section E are inoperable.
I know. And then I go back to my argument about how they named Terratina in Japan, but that still sounded worse to Western ears. So, I don't know. I know I'm wrong here.
Everything is fine, sir. Better even.
I'm just saying,
There's been
if Ted Woolsey was still working on these games, this never would have happened.
Yes. Understood, sir.
Thank you for not ignoring my fancy dildo story. So, in Japan,
Exactly where they
especially in the 90s and
If the armor
2000s,
is intact, then you
anything
best
in
determine
English
the nature of this anomaly soon.
was considered just like cool or edgy or like interesting, right? So I went into the Japanese version of American Eagle, and it was March and it was cold and I needed a coat. So I wanted to, or just a jacket. So I was trying to buy a jacket. This is not a gag store. This is not a Spencer Gifts. This is not like a weird place. This is like a normal place where everyday Japanese people buy their clothes. I go in. I'm trying to find a jacket. I find a jacket. I'm like, oh, this is nice. It fits. It's comfortable. Oh, it says some stuff on it. I turn it around. The jacket says, "Fantastic Dildo" in big block varsity letters. And it was a totally normal store. They just put words on things because it looks cool. It's the same reason that dumb American people will get anything Chinese tattooed on their body without knowing what it means. They do the exact same thing in reverse. So that normal jacket was called Fantastic Dildo on the back. And I love that story. The worst part of that story is I wanted to buy it, but I was so poor during that trip in college that I literally couldn't. 53 potions. Let's use some of these. Nobody, that's totally right. Yeah. Naming your kids with katakana so they seem interesting. Katakana is the Japanese alphabet used mostly for foreign loan words like computer and I don't know, a zillion other things. But it's also used for emphasis, kind of almost like a caps lock. And it can also be used to make things seem more foreign or alien, even when they're Japanese. So they do it for effect as well. Common romanization, our gun-handed friend's name should be Bullet Wallace. No, so those are... Barrett is a real English name. Vincent is a real English name. Eris is not a real English name. So it's not the same. Let's see, what else is going on? I want to buy it for you now. Well, this was 15 years ago. Oh, God, am I that old? It was 2005. Hold on, I have to vomit. That's so long ago. Oh my god. It was almost 15 years ago, yeah. Yikes. I hear you, Golux. I hear you. I do know someone named Barrett. It's a real name.
So, you bump into any giant robots like that in Reactor 1?
Yeah, except the bastard looked like a scorpion. Speaking of
Pretty
which,
sure y'all are just trolling me now, but I kind of love it.
Huh?
It's good to force me to defend my opinions so that I can
Looks dead now.
hopefully make them better or learn from my mistakes.
lo and behold,
Isn't Chris's middle name Barrett,
All aboard.
Ian? Are you still here, Ian? Yes, brother. Ian, like, fell into the shadows because he was embarrassed to be associated with me and my strong opinions about the localization of the Japanese character Aerith. Well, her name was Aerith in the OG Final Fantasy VII. Different game.
just so you know, it's not gonna get any easier.
When did it ever?
Also, not to ruin it for you, but whenever any character in this game says Aerith, pay attention, because they struggle with it. It sounds weird when they say it. Thanks, Eki. Appreciate you. Golux, I'm not actually sure what you're talking about here.
Through here and straight on to Reactor 5.
You make it sound so simple.
I'm making an argument for localization, Golux, not against it.
That there's the reactor.
I love this guy R6. I wish they kept that in, but...
So what's the plan?
After plan E comes F, G, and then H.
Thought E was the last.
This here is Section F.
We cut through Section G and head for H.
A cargo platform in H will get us closer to the reactor. Biggs should be somewhere over there.
I get your point, Oxford. I know I'm in the minority
Looks like the sun's
here.
going down on Midgar.
Right. Double time. We got a date with the reactor.
Yeah, I think that's where everyone else is too. SD Hero, thank you. I think you're right. I think most people probably, like, given the choice to pick their favorite, without all this context, might have picked Aerith, but it's just, that train has already left. I can't view that image, but I hope it's good. Nothing. This part actually, like, requires thinking, and my brain, I don't know if my brain is up for it. Let's see how far we can get with the time we have remaining.
Nothing but air below us.
Shut up and move.
Just don't look down, okay?
Easy for you to say.
But yeah, I know it's going to be Aerith now for the rest of my life, and I'm just going to learn to live with it.
Section G's through here, huh?
Ian, I think this is where I missed the thing I was talking about, if that helps you understand. Yeah, this part's actually awesome. So you can see my friends went a certain way, and now I'm going another way. Eki. How quickly we fall from grace. No, I'm just kidding. What am I... Oh, I'm going way the hell over.
Maybe the gate didn't budge because there's not enough power to spare.
Gotta figure this out.
The red one, right? Is this... Oh, here we go.
Error. Insufficient power.
Of course.
Hey guys.
I hate that
look at
Siri
this.
also exists in this
Instructions for
universe.
dealing with a power shortage.
Kill the lights.
That's
Leave
very
free up
handy.
Power for the gate and other stuff.
Sun lamps. You think these are
I
the
did
big
miss that.
things?
Thank you, Oxbrit.
The closest thing we have to the real thing.
Gotta put out a sun just to open a gate, huh?
But if we go through with it, the grounders in Sector 4 will suffer.
An hour later, sun's going out for good when we blow the reactor.
That's true.
Let's go.
So in case you missed that, the people who live in the slums live underneath the plate. So
if the maintenance guys are who
they have artificial suns, and here is one of them. So that's what powers the light in Sector 4. And we're about to turn it off. All right, thanks guys. I missed it in my OG playthrough. That's why I'm worried about it. I really wanted to see it too because I like it. Oh, he's got space. All right, let's see. I want. It's weird that they mix materia and equipment. I'm not used to it yet. Okay, metal nux. Wait. So, oh wait. Let me power it up and then see. Upgrade. Here we go. A lot of attack ups. I'll take them. Speed up. Yeah, speed's awesome. Speed and attack. Wow, that's radical. Enhanced aerial. Nah. Enhanced attack. Attack. Yeah, that's good. Backstabber. Conditional. No. 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 Matic. Attic. 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 More materia. That's... I can only get one. Ugh. Yeah, okay, more material. Alright, it's getting very dark in here. I might turn on a light in a moment. Oh, hey, go to the thing, and, yep, and... what is it? R? There it is. Okay, I couldn't remember the button. Alright, so, Tifa, assess, healing, auto cure. Let's get our ice back. And then Barrett's got lightning and healing, which is great. He could probably use like some stuff. Assess. Chakra. Alright, so going this way.
That's gotta be one. Man, look at the size of it.
That a console I seen near the top of that ladder? Hey, pretty tall ladder too.
I'll go.
Bear doesn't like heights.
Okay. We'll wait down here.
So I'm wondering, just
need to restore the power.
Okay. So it looks like that's definitely what I gotta do. Swamp. Alright, so this part's cool. Because I'm putting out a tiny sun. That's just kind of an epic shot, right? I don't know. I think it looks good. 3 potions. Also, have there been any other good titles for the episode recently, or are we still going with that first one? Whoop, too far. Do it.
Emergency power supply confirmed. Disengaging locking mechanisms.
No one would ever design a facility like
Great
this,
job,
but it's a good
Cloud.
dungeon. Apparently Cloud's the only person who can push a button in this world.
Next stop, section
To the point
G.
where I wonder if
Yep.
like he's the
And
only one
after
they
that,
made a push and
reactor
button
5.
animation for. Because even in the beginning, Jesse was like, "Push this button for me, Cloud."
Great. I'm sure those things will welcome us just as warmly as before.
Oh, more of the grass strikes or
Tell
whatever
you
they're called.
what, the rot runs deep in this damn pizza.
Hey-oh, nobody. Aerithted Development. Nicely done. Nicely done.
Don't mind us, y'all. Just
I love how they just phase in there when it's battle time. I love it. Triple slash.
Deal with that.
Tifa symbol.
Finish him off.
Oh, I was gonna cast ice, but I didn't even need to. What do we have over here? Let's get some magic. Blizzard. Aerithted Development is probably a really good name for this episode, based on how upset I apparently was about
That was nothing.
Aerith. I didn't know I cared that much. In the old game, I didn't think I cared that much, but I care now. We need to talk about Aeris. Is this
No way to cross that.
Gotta go where the catwalks take us.
They do a good job of making unnatural dialogue feel mostly natural. Alright. Seems like I didn't really miss anything.
They busted?
Powered down is my guess.
lucky us, am I right? One less thing for us to worry about.
Yeah, but whenever you say that in a game like this, you know it's going to be a thing for us to worry about at some point. I hated going through this place and triple checking I got every available thing. Yeah, I thought I did that, and then apparently I missed a pretty major thing, so... I want to kill these things, but I can't. So yeah, I'll try to keep the seasickness to a minimum, but if I miss anything, let me know. I'm really sorry about your ass. Still takes it. Alright, well, you know, let me screenshot that.
Filling the air that we gotta breathe with their shit.
So I don't
Monsters
forget.
sure seem to like it.
That was not my favorite.
It's like in the tunnels.
Do you
They get
prefer
twisted by the
Aerithted
But
Development?
it all goes back to Shinra.
What was your favorite SD hero and or Eki? That's a down. That's what I call stairs now. A down. There you go. My video game sense was tingling. I was like, there's got to be something over here. Hazardous material. Great. Like Heidegger said, stop bringing me excuses without solutions. He's a good boss. He's not. He's terrible. Stuff over there. I'm really sorry about your ass. Oh, the area. Got it. Hold on. Gotta sneeze. Oh, pardon. I feel like the second I started playing, something got stuck in my nose. But you guys probably didn't want to know that. I liked this dungeon, but it feels very much like, hey, here's a dungeon. You know, it's not super subtle. It's almost like a Zelda dungeon, and then it's like, hey, you have to do the X, Y, and Z things in order to do, you know, A, B, and C. Achieve. Oh, a lot of routes now. I can go up. I can go this way. I can go nothing back over here, I think. The sewers don't really bother me. They're pretty short. There's one segment where I was like, all right, I get it. But so that's new materia. Ah, you got me.
You okay?
Yeah.
Ha! Going for that material, weren't you?
So
Well, yeah.
close, and yet
Of course.
so far.
Hold on, I feel like I should turn the lights on
This
because
path's no good now.
this is weird.
I'm sure there's another way to get there.
Nothing we can do but search.
And when we find it, we can finally snag that materia.
There we go, that's a little better, so I seem a little less like a serial killer. It's Aerith! Alright, so... Geoth Bridges? Yeah, to-do list. Blue materia. That's where I came from. Hold on. Getting turned around now. The second I take my brain off of this, I like instantly lose my place. Profoundly. So I can go up or I can go over here. The arrow there makes me think that I'll go up first. Let's see if there's anything on the stairs here. Geoff 4.
Hey, let's take a moment to get our bearings.
So you guys are getting your bearings over there. Because I guess that's just the only thing to do. Okay. I swear, a lot of the times when the party goes one way, if you can go another, you find stuff, but that has not been the case this video.
We're still in G, right?
Yeah, and to reach Mako Reactor 5, we need to go through Section H.
I'm not following.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I didn't spot a connecting catwalk to Section H. Did you?
Well, we could always do another lap.
Go for 10, why don't you?
The only other route that I can think of would be...
So cute. Banter.
Along the wall.
Up for giving it a try? It might not work out, but it's the only idea I've got.
It's not a bad one.
Ooh, somebody tell me what the pole
for those
is.
Giant fans way over there. Okay, at least we've got a clear landmark to guide us.
Those ventilation fans?
Keeping the plate's air clean by pushing the smog into the slums. Whole system's designed to make shit roll downhill faster.
Yeah, good point. Guys, this mini-map is doing okay. Although in dungeons, sometimes it can be confusing, because like sometimes it's on a different level, or you go the long way around to get to what you're looking for.
Gotta stay.
A blue goo bee. Alright, let's
switch it up.
Need my help, do you?
Here we go. Oh man, Barrett's the one to have assess, because he can just stand back. Weakness, lightning and wind. Alright, well that's all I needed to know. Alright, somebody else. Let's get some kicking. No, it's, you can't, the champs here. I'm with you, but that's a stretch. You are a delight. You've always been a delight. And you're the first to give me shit when I deserve getting shit. But it's TH, not H, alright?
Oh, we're done here.
The worst part is it's like, I don't even have like a leg to stand on or like, I can't win this argument. It's Aerith now. I just think it sounds worse. That's really all it comes down to. It's not like I can be like, oh, Square Enix, John really makes a good point. Go ahead and re-release the game, but make it Aerith. Alright. That looks like a sun. You're doing it, E. You're part of it. Yeah, there are other streams too, but yeah. It'll be different. You'll see. We'll all be on it more often. Yeah, there's a stream almost every day. And Rick streams a lot, and Jeff streams a lot, and Sarah streams occasionally, and Ben streams in a blue moon, once in a blue moon. I would say almost every day. I have completely lost my place. I was looking at the chat and walking around, and now I have no idea where I am. Sarah hasn't streamed in forever. Well, okay. Well, sorry. Looks like I've been here because there's boxes all over the place. So I'm assuming this is the wrong way. Yeah, there are other streams, but they tend to not have John, and that's a real shame. Okay, here we go. I'm trying to be more involved, but ironically, right as quarantine started, I got a new job. So I've been actually busier than ever since quarantine, which is ridiculous, but here we are. The problem with Twitch, Alex Britt, is that like they reward you for doing an excessive amount of streams. So I could go down here. Okay. That's been the problem with D-pad since day one. I'd love to be around for every video, but it's so many hours of my life. Cancel all the Rick streams and replace them with Jeff. I like that. I think Rick's a good streamer, though. Rick streams more like, so I don't know. I kind of do this one because I love the game and like wanting to talk about it from like a theory standpoint or a game dev standpoint sometimes. But Rick is like, hey, I'm really good at Celeste, so I'm gonna do Celeste real good. You know what I mean? Like he's more of like a real gamer, whereas I'm more a theoretical gamer. And Jeff is just good all around.
Little fear.
Yeah, I've always wanted to play Paper Mario. I've never successfully finished any of those
These
games.
fans are really loud and...
You chickening out?
Hell no!
It's true, right, though?
I'm just worried that your pony ass is gonna get blown off the side and shit.
Enough! We gotta keep moving.
Every other Thursday they're doing Paper Mario E, but they are on YouTube, so you can go back and watch it.
No
And
worse
by
than
they,
a
it really
windy
is just
day,
Rick.
huh?
One with a tornado warning, maybe? Don't look at the fan. Whatever
I
you
used to
do.
make special guest appearances on Rick's streams when I would visit Boston, but I have not been able to visit Boston in months. So I haven't been stream bombing him, which I enjoyed. Another joke the Honest trailer made was like, walk really slowly through dramatic environments. Again and again and again. They do make you walk slowly a lot in this game. Take the first 4.5 hours of the original game and make it a 50-hour experience. That could work. That's pretty much gonna work.
Made it through in one piece.
Think that took a couple years off my life. I mean, not really. Couple seconds.
Wait, what?
maybe.
Ian,
3
what?
tops.
She said what's behind the fan? Did I miss it? It's hard to keep track of everything. What did I miss? What do you want me to do? I can't do anything. That is not true. In fact, I only listen when women talk. However, oh, this one's kind of a dud? Is that the point? Just look behind the fan. Which fan? This one is the only one I can stand near. The one I passed recently or the one I passed first? Okay, so I'm gonna go back the other way. Okay. Here the game takes away my ability to control. Now I cannot control the camera or anything. So did she just say, like, there's something behind that fan? When you can look behind. Like there? Oh! No shit! Okay, well I don't really feel bad about missing that the first time. So how the hell do I get that? Yes, thank you for updating my to-do list. What would I do without you? Can I go? Is there anything over here? Definitely. Okay. Sorry, this must be super exciting for everyone here while I'm like, where's the thing? So I have rampant ADHD, and Ian is usually the thing that keeps me on task. So it's good that he's here, everyone. But anyone who's been a long-time fan of the channel doesn't really need me to tell you I have rampant ADHD. I'm doing my best. It is a summon, and it's actually one of my favorite summons, and I missed it in my first playthrough, so I really don't want to miss it this time. Why rampant? Oh, I don't know. Just look at the smoldering pile of debris that it tends to be my life. It's actually been okay lately, though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the one.
1 materia, 2 materia, red materia, blue materia. Literally true, though. Okay, I'm near the sun lamp. That's fun.
This is it. The cargo platform Biggs was talking about. Let's not keep him waiting.
It does not.
Error. Insufficient power.
You're kidding me.
Needs 3 lights worth, looks like.
But that's...
Was Stitch a summon in
That's
Kingdom
all
Hearts?
of
That's
them.
hilarious.
Isn't it?
All or nothing.
Let's regroup here if we get lost.
How are we
Remember the
gonna get
H1
lost?
sign.
H1.
Right. Let's see now. Closest light ought to be...
that one.
I like the fairy lights on the stairs. That's fun. Ohana means
By the light
family,
of
and
these
then Stitch kills
magnificent
everyone.
lamps, we shall lead our brothers and sisters of the Undercity to a brighter future.
Say what?
It's
Wow,
from a
Tifa.
speech President Shinra gave, talking up the importance of the sun lamps.
It's a good impression.
Brighter future, my ass. Shinra's leading us down a one-way path to darkness and death.
When the game made me walk up, there was like something that I felt like I could go get, but I'm clearly lost. Okay, hold on. I know I had the same thought to Chamser. H1, too soon. So that's a thing I can do. Oh, man. You know it's about to get real when they give you one of these. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Healing. Alright guys, 15-minute warning. We may not be able to completely finish this tonight, but I'm going to try. Let's see how we do. Elevator. Is this where I came in? There's so many ways to go now! Darn it! How am I going to keep track of this? Is this the way? This is not the way I came. It is. Is it the way I came? It's literally the way I came. Wow. That's bad even for me, guys. Alright. So, now that there won't be a cutscene that takes over, I can actually get my bearings. Here I go again. Get my Barretts? Yeah. Hold on, guys. I gotta go get my Barretts. Man, how cool would that be if there was more than one Barrett? So, I don't actually think you can do anything in this one yet, right?
Error. Insufficient power.
Yeah,
We
there
need
it
to
is.
disable a lamp first.
There it is. So that's not a path forward. That I just did. Great! Okay, so then this is a path forward. And this isn't really much of anything. What about you? Are you gonna be like, error?
Needs 3 lights worth of power.
3 lights. Oh, that's what it was. Okay, great. We're back. I'm good. This is the only way forward. I really just want that materia. That's honestly all I want. I know I'll figure out this dungeon because I've done it before. But I don't know that I'll figure out that materia because I haven't in the past. So this is also going to be like, Blurg, you need more power.
Error.
Gotta power down a sun lamp first.
Shut up. Alright. Looks like fighting mobs? No? No fightings? No fighting. I do have you guys, but I also have to remember to read the chat. My contacts are drying out, so I'm trying to be like, everything's fine, I'm totally cool. I'm a totally chill Twitch streamer here with my friends, and I'm like, can't see. Stairs it is. Dun 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 dun.
Easy. Keep it together.
I'm together. Can you learn Blizzara yet?
Freeze! Give him your all! Come on! Gotcha!
Alright. Spell Blizzard.
Cool off!
I got it.
Alright. Getting good at killing these weird scorpion slug bugs. Creepy. You guys remember Parasite Eve? Just thought of that. That was cool. That came out like around the same time as Final Fantasy VII, but it was like meant to be more mature and more adult, more creepy-tacular. It was a cool game. I kept trying to like it. It was tough to like. I need to give it a chance. I feel like that's a game that would amazingly benefit from a remaster. I never was able to beat it, but I was always really intrigued by the story. Because it's like kind of true. It's obviously not true in any way, shape, or form. What I meant to say was the theory of mitochondria, Eve, is a scientific theory. So it made that game even more intriguing. Wait, there were sequels? I did not know that.
Rerouting power. Please wait.
That's one down.
Only 2 more lights to go.
Sounds like I only need 2 more lights.
Reinitializing intrusion prevention system.
You have enough power for that.
Intrusion prevention?
Back online because of us.
No need to fret, y'all. A few rusty mechs ain't gonna keep us from reaching the reactor.
Huh. When did Parasite Eve 2 come out? That's exactly where I was just going. I guess the ladder was one step to the other direction. There we go. When did Parasite Eve 2 come out?
Engaging countermeasures.
Strange turrets, huh?
Oh.
Hey, Cloud! Hang back while I deal with these pests. Want some more?
Pew pew.
That thunder I hear?
That's pretty much the Barrett show when this happens. Which is fine, I like the Barrett show.
This is gonna sting!
That's a win. Just made our lives a lot harder.
God damn it, I'm lost again.
Security, remember?
That's where it literally just was. Is this the one that came on?
We can move this catwalk.
Okay, here we go. 98. Oh, wow. So this is clearly what the game wants me to do, so I will continue. I think my problem is I metagame too much. This, however, I think is a real thing. Cha-cha. Nope, stop. Shut up. The Third Birthday was a PSP game, so that's also in the series? Weird. Nothing that way. Ah. Turbo Ether. When you really need to put someone out cold. Sorry. Not good. Again, I've talked about this before, but like, it's just weird that Ether is a go-to in not just Final Fantasy, but also Pokemon and other
Anybody see a connecting catwalk?
JRPGs. Nice. I hope you find something deeply scarring, Alex Britt.
Yeah! Lined it up perfect.
Yeah! Thanks, Barrett. Your words of encouragement mean the world to me.
Which way to the next light?
If we can't make sense of this place, we're gonna get lost.
Well, at least we know where the big-ass things are.
That's where I came from. That's the only way forward. Correct. Okay. Yeah, it's amazing how Square Enix is the best and worst. So many times.
Take the lead.
Give them hell!
All set.
you take this thing, get away from Barret. So Barret, what are mutant seahorses? Is that really what I'm fighting right now? Okay. But it's still in that series? That's hilarious. They were like, this series sucks, but we're gonna make a new one, so.
I'm waiting. Whatever.
How'd you like that? Coming at you hard and fast.
Elixir does in Pokemon. Yeah, no, exactly. Pokemon just totally copped the Final Fantasy items. Although, I don't know that Final Fantasy didn't cop it from somewhere else, so who knows. Punisher mode, block the seahorses. That probably works, but I'm just like, they're not working. I'm Tifa right now. Now I'm back. Chakra materia. Thank goodness. That's the other problem I have to admit with battles. I always lose what little sense of direction I had. Yep, was here, so I'll go this way. I will try it next time I see seahorses. I was just like, ugh, I'm already Tifa right now. Switching is so hard. It's like 2 buttons. 1 button if you do it right. Okay. That way. Or that way. I'll go this way since it looks like I can. A dumb, bad game that didn't really take anything of what made the original good to heart. Isn't Dirge of Cerberus also terrible? That was probably your joke, but I genuinely don't know. I think I found the light, you guys. Wait. They always put treasures here. Not, then it's the other one. Bye! Pew, 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 pew. Ah, this is the one that doesn't.
And that makes 2 lights down.
Meaning we've only got 1 left.
The end's in sight, y'all.
Should be able to climb down from here.
This a hole, right?
That the Sector 4 slums down there?
Huh? You want to check them out sometime? I can show you around.
We'll check them out now if we fall.
Power's on.
There's some shit that won't be appearing in the remake games. Yeah. Yeah, like Gact, the Japanese rock star, who like is a major character. Was that from this one? Okay, Ian, to-do list. Purple materia, right? I think the biggest achievement of the Final Fantasy VII Remake is that they make Cloud's hair not look totally stupid.
The real sun's the only one we need. To hell with Shinra and their night lights.
I sure hope so, Alex Britt.
Intruders detected. Engaging countermeasures.
Thunder!
That thunder I hear?
You dead?
Yep, I'm waiting.
Want some more?
I wish Barret wasn't so slow.
Fuck on this!
That dude is in Dirge and Crisis Core. Oh, he's in both. Oh, wow. That's Genesis, right? I've read about him on a wiki, but that's the end of it. But I do know Gact, the Japanese rock star, for who he is. So that was kind of cool when he guessed it. Whammo!
Now that was something else.
Yeah, that's my thought
was
too.
Nothing.
Although, like, after this, I wouldn't be surprised if Gact was like, sure, I'll do it. Like, who knows? So that's closed off. So I can go up. That looks like probably what I should do. That's an elevator. Is that where I came from? God, I am bad at this. Oh, God. This is where I came from, isn't it? Damn it.
Huh? We're going back?
Yep.
If you've got shit to do, then hurry up.
Thank you, Tifa. I realized it as soon as I hit the button. Again, even I'm not this bad when I'm not trying to stream and talk and be vaguely entertaining at the same time. Although, the entertaining ship has pretty much sailed at this point. I'm just like, where's the lamp? Help me find the lamp! And the materia that I missed 2 weeks ago. Longer than that, probably. Anyway, so this is the over version.
We're right back where we started.
Okay.
Where was that last light?
So then I gotta go up. Okay. The geometry of this place doesn't make any sense. I'm sure it does. Not to me. Fun. Enemies. I see a nest. I see a console. That one's already off, so I've also been here. Damn it. Where am I? I've definitely been here. Seahorses.
You're dead.
You get your wish.
Try me.
Wow, that is a pretty effective way to deal with the seahorses.
It's over.
Punisher mode is good. Man, when it's good, it's good.
Let's go.
Okay. So am I just totally going in circles now? When it improves, you automatically assess all enemies in the battle rather than just one. Nope, that's not a thing. Yeah, it's actually great. Fuck. It's... Okay, I'm naturally bad with direction. However, everything here is beige and samey, and the markers on the mini-map don't actually mean anything, and I'm bad at this. It's not actually the way down. 2S. I don't think anything here is actually beige. You're probably right. Not... It's all samey, though. Like, it's all brown, silver, gray, vaguely red, I guess. Like, I'm just not... I guess that's why they put the signs there, like H and G 4 or whatever, but I'm struggling. So I've got almost all the things down. Where haven't I been yet? Does this work now? Is this one of the ones that I... This is going to take me back to where that purple materia was. Yes? Yes. So I don't want this one. So let's try this way. This is a different one? Fark it. Let's try it.
Almost done. It's a shame we had to wander around so much.
All right, I'm doing my best.
No stamps here to guide us. No Jesse or Wes to back us up neither.
Yeah.
All right, settle down.
Speaking of which, what should we tell Biggs? I don't want him to worry.
I just want to get to a point where when we stop, I'll know what is next for me. I know, she's cold as ice. So, my options, down that ladder, this way, this thing, yeah, it's dark over here. Can't see what I'm looking at. Nope, that's not a thing. Okay, so this is officially pointless, this whole bit. So, what about you?
If there's no viable path, we'll just have to make one.
I guess this works. Sure, alright. Wait, don't just do that. Alright, what do you want me to do? Is there one over here? Wow. Oh, I never would have thought of that. Okay. That's insane. Really? That's good job, Ian. Did you look that up or did you just like discover that during your playthrough? Because I'm impressed. I'm so glad I raised you. Okay. All right. Like you said, metagame too hard. Fair enough. Wow, ether. Oh wow, lots Moogle medals. Lots of. Oh, nice. Oh, these are some stacked boxes too. Most boxes on average do not have this much shit, so that's pretty cool. Okay. Thanks, Ian. Great tip. Now I'm gonna go over this way. I know we're going a little over, but.
Think you can stop the pain train?
All right, new enemies, so that's a good call. All right, here, let's do this. Somebody hit me. This Triptical's not interested in me at all.
Anytime now.
Whoop. All right, I'm fucked. Okay. Instead, let's assess them to see what they're all about. Weak to ice. Great. Let's get Tifa on board. A couple of hits. Let's cast some Cure on Self.
Take the lead.
Taking over.
And then do some Triple Slash to kill these guys quick. Let's do another one, because that didn't do as good as I thought it would. Let's right, he's staggered. Nobody has power yet. He's dead though, so I'm gonna Triple Slash again. He's also dead. So now I'm gonna use Tifa to heal everyone. Pew. 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 And as predicted, one straightforward battle has completely turned me around. I think I came from that way, so where can I actually go here? Oh, this is pretty straightforward. This looks like the lamp. I think I found it. Yeah, it seems epic. Nope, not the way. There it is. Yes, I still have 3. A new armlet, finally. All right, let's. Nope, not you. Let's see. It's still not good. What the hell? Okay. So let's go up here and handle this. Okay.
And
That makes 3. Enough to finally get our cargo platform moving.
I'm a materia girl living in a materia
Okay.
world.
Let's head on back to the H1 sign.
All right, guys, and I hate to leave it here, but unfortunately, it's just about 8:30, and we're already over. I also hope that Jesse's sprained ankle isn't that bad. Everyone settle down. It's fine.
I know.
But yeah, thank you, Eki. Please come back next time, same time next week. Be excited about it. We've been live for 3 hours and 23 minutes. That's a long one for me. I usually don't break 3 hours because of all the tech problems, so we're doing it. But now that I know where I am and what's going on, we've shut off all the lights. I think I should be able to do it. Ian will be around to remind me to get my 3 materia on my materia to-do list. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Don't be sorry at all. I think it was a healthy, fun argument where we were expressing our opinions that remind us that we're all on the same side and that we love this game. Aerithted Development came of that, and that's only a good thing. So I love you all. Starting on time helps make things longer. That is true. Now that I've solved, knock on wood, most of the tech problems that were slowing me down, we should be good from now on. I might even stretch it to 8:30 next week. We'll see. But yeah, SD Hero, thank you. Everybody, thank you. Yeah, Arif, I like that. Brother, I love you. You're great. Good night. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Rick would have played until 4 a.m. Yes, but my life is different than Rick's. Golux. That's what she said. Champster, I love you. Eki, I love you. Nobody, I love you. Everyone, I love you. SD Hero, Alxprit, you guys are all the best. Thank you. Have a great night, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye. Goodbye.